We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Houston Texans.
Morning. How we doing, y'all? Hey, how morning going? Yeah, work. What'd you do for work, buddy? Is who? Flying. How we doing?
Off we go from NRG Stadium.
I had a long sleeve on. It's too warm in here for that. Afternoon. What the heck? I was on the UN. About 2 hours ahead, at least. For the Enterprise. That's a car rental place, right? I feel like you told me this before. I could be wrong. Or somebody else said they work at Enterprise. Sounds very familiar. (4:01 p.m.) What? Where is this at? Good sack. Let's go. London? Oh my. I feel like you said that before as well. I could be wrong. That sounds somewhat familiar. Yeah. It'd be a lot to keep up with. It's a lot to keep up with. But you keep telling me I remember. It's people who've been in here for 3-4 years and I remember their names, but it took a while. Or remembering what team everybody's a fan of. Take a little while. Can I believe you do that? Go to sleep. Sleep.
The officials couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down. And
please do not do that.
have to punt it away.
I hope he does not do what I think he. Let's go. What? That's crazy. How did Jalen Phillips look last night? I didn't even know he played. I asked somebody in I was asking chat, did he play last night? But nobody said anything about it.
So many of these running backs around the league, Mike, they can run routes in a lot of cases almost as good.
I did not know he played last night.
Not much to speak of on that one. Only a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy.
If you had to give your opinion, how do you think he looked? And then I kept seeing the Kobe Dean come in for Jahad Campbell. I was wondering what was up with that too. They had some interesting stuff going on the defensive side. For the most part, though, they was pretty stout for the most part. But Interesting. They played a lot last night. He's collapsing the pocket a lot. Yeah, okay.
Third down. Purdy.
Crap, what?
Down to the fullback. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Is BG rotating in? Is he playing as well?
Conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses it. We want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much.
Only person really popped out to me was Jalix Hunt last night.
Scoring points.
About it.
If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. It was struggling to get back to the line of scrimmage. And he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. Good enough by the defense to beat the offensive line to make a block there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's now 3rd and 9.
On third down, it's Purdy.
Yeah, let's go. Probably need to switch up. I know, but Kobe Dean had a sack last night, and Hunt did too. Yeah, I seen Dean had a sack. That was a good blitz. Kind of a free sack for him.
Communication there now brings up third down.
They drew it up pretty nicely, executed nicely. The defense was doing their thing. Offense wasn't.
Here's Purdy.
Oh, great play. Oh my gosh, great play.
Leads to Pearsall.
Just working me right now. I'm working him. I'm making him work, but he
Conversion on fourth down.
hit me on the down where it mattered most.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. What will the second quarter have in store?
Converted 2 fourth downs.
More from Houston coming up in a moment. First and 10. On the
Ooh,
give,
good cutback.
McCaffrey.
I should have prepared for that. Dang.
And he's into the end zone.
I didn't think he really was gonna do it, but Dallas Mavericks fired their GM. I seen that. I seen that they starting off bad or something like that.
Once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Niners 7, Texans nothing.
Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Stroud gonna throw right away. Eagleman downfield, it's Nico Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy.
They fired him just 9 months after trading Luka. I think it's kind of early, like it's early into the season to be firing the GM. But I mean, it is what it is. They ain't even played, what, 10 games yet? Or am I wrong? Have they played 10?
16.
I feel like it ain't been that much.
On first down, it's Stroud. This
That
one
was bad.
it's incomplete. The defender right there with him.
I like that coverage. I like that coverage.
It's second down and 10.
I feel like that's gonna be open, but
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud.
it was. I just couldn't get the ball out quick enough.
Down he goes.
Gonna be open
To do
again, yeah.
following the sack, it is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud.
He held on to it bad. Let's go. It's like 9 games for some teams. Some just play 10. That sucks.
And now it's 4th down.
But I mean, it's just the business, honestly. Realistically, all it is business.
Two minutes remain.
Oh man, I want
In
to
a 7-0 game.
cook something up right there.
Back from Houston. In a moment. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Stroud to throw. He's got his man. Let's go.
Let's go.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field like for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And we come out with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Big.
From 25, he'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Oh God.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get about 5 at the 30-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup.
They'll work now on the 2nd and 4. He'll get this out to the left.
Juwan Jennings, interesting.
Out before it picks up the 1st down after a gain of 7.
That first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath, focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Kittle is the man in motion. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be secondary.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run once more with McCaffrey. He is met and dropped.
That's right, Patrick Tan. Podcast we had Devontae Smith up there. They're talking about Paige, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson. Oh yeah, that's a good conversation. When did they upload that?
In this first half.
I feel like I haven't seen that on there.
3rd and 9.
I do 8. Yeah, I'm straight. Pretty covered too, but
It's Purdy.
oh,
Big receiver, that's Jennings. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they bring him
There you go.
down
Okay.
inside the 25-yard line.
That's another 49er first It's a gain of 10. And the 49ers
Get
first
a.
down.
I don't have a cover two. Get a cover two.
Throwing on first down is Purdy.
Oh, and I literally did that. That's crazy. I did that. I took him away from his own.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised.
Doing dumb
Pressure
stuff.
situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. They're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Draymond Smith on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Down to throw here on first and 10. That's going to line up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's now second and 10.
We'll try again here.
Fine, I forget what it is.
Here we go. Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Think my Texans this year so far. They got potential. I don't think they're gonna hit it though, because I don't trust the OC, but they got potential.
As we expected, we'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Deal. Carnell Tate have a better receiver duo with him and Jeremiah over Jamar and Justin. That's interesting. You think them two gonna be better than Jamar and Justin?
Here we go. 18, set.
All out.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
Jeremiah Smith got potential to be better than both of them. I haven't seen enough of Carnell Tate to say that though. But Jeremiah Smith, he look like he gonna be like that for sure.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's Stroud. Over the middle and caught by Powell. It'll be taken down.
That's what he said. Oh, Tate said that out his mouth. Interesting.
Coming up now for first and 10.
I ain't mad at that. He feel confident in himself. What's up, Dan? What? Oh my goodness, bro. They do CJ so dirty on here, bro. For no reason.
Job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Consider Jonathan Taylor. I don't know why I did that. Consider Colts legit contenders, or is that all JT? No, they contenders. They contenders. I don't have them ranked over higher than the Bills and Chiefs once playoff time comes, but I believe that they can do it. Oh, that was a bad ball. It reminds you of the faster George Pickens. That's interesting. I think Jerry might come out the draft next year. He takes some. It's no rush for him to come out. Stay in there, polish his game. No rush for him to come out. I'm pretty sure he's getting paid good. Ain't really no point on rushing nothing. I'm gonna do it again. He gonna have to choose one. Actually, take it down. Let's do it. Ooh.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now in this case, they hand it to him.
Jeremiah Smith for sure can be better than either one of them. I ain't gonna lie, but
defense, they were ready for it. They were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
dang.
In the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now
I want to run that play. Nah, I'm gonna stick to this.
Teams practice these situations all week long, like down here in the tight
Depending on
red zone.
situation.
You find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete.
Why is Joe Mixon in? I did not put him in.
When they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
I'm blocking is fine, actually.
on fourth down. Stroud.
Wow, and it made no difference. Oh my gosh.
The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a
But bro, in the blocking made no difference.
These are the opportunities when
I have
they
a cover two.
present
This the
themselves.
only cover two I got is a cover two roll.
And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs.
Tampa
and
two.
kept them
Oh,
at
we
the
do
end
have a
zone.
Tampa two. Okay, I didn't know this. If Jeremiah goes to the Saints, I mean, I wouldn't be worried though, because the Saints still get the ball to Olave. It's not like
They'll run with McCaffrey
No.
to start this drive.
it's not too many teams that don't get their wide receiver one the ball, like at all. Now, as far as spamming him, that's different. Like making sure he gets the ball, that's a little different. Making sure he gonna eat, put up good numbers every year. But Olave still get the ball. I remember there's multiple games I've seen this year where Shaheed and Olave both got 10 plus targets in the same game. Steelers can't seem to get DK the ball. Yeah, that's the issue. Not gonna lie to you. That's the issue. They're treating him like a very basic receiver, not that they just paid. I don't know, however much they just paid him. 100 mil, whatever.
After the break,
Post picking up sauce. That's a good pickup.
NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A tight end in motion now. Purdy now on 2nd down. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up.
A-Rod been off for sure,
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with
but
vision. That's exactly the case here.
I think their play calling could be better too. But he hasn't been off. I don't think DK has a single game this year where he had 10 plus targets, and that's a play calling issue. Wow, he held on to that.
Take it in. He's got it. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a 9-yard.
Overthrow DK 4 times.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down
Sometimes I use whatever team I'm playing with, I use that playbook.
continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Purdy gonna put it up again. Open man is Jennings. And that's gonna be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, so often we see quarterback standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap
Corey, God bless, man. Thank you for the sub, buddy. Thank you.
Let's see what he can do.
So they come to the line.
Most targets DK had in the game was 9. I'm pretty sure he hasn't even had 9 twice. What the heck was that? Man, he got me.
Inside the 15-yard line.
Got me.
16-yard pickup on that one. First down, 49ers.
Really hope Joe Burrow doesn't play this season. Yeah, I don't think he should play either. I agree with you on that. As bad as he wants to, it's just, I don't think it's beneficial. Defense be doubling DK. Bro, I ain't gonna cap. I don't think that's an excuse to not get him the ball. Cause like I'm pretty sure defense is double JSN. Not pretty sure. I know they do. Actually, I know for a fact that they do. And he still gets his targets. Ew. I think doubling the receiver is not an excuse for offensive coordinator. I think that's a poor offensive coordinator excuse, in my opinion. They try to throw a deep. We run a cover 2, just like they was doing with George Pickens. That's why I said they needed a number 2 wide out. But look at what the Seahawks been doing, and they haven't had a good number 2 this year. Look at what they're doing with JSN. So that just shows me that their play calling is not good. But their play calling hasn't been good for years. I think Aaron Rodgers is the reason why they're doing good on offense this year. Or doing better on offense. I think Cowboys should trade Dak, hire a new staff, or both. I don't know about either one of those. I think they just need to fix the defense. That's it. Oh my, Dalton Schultz. Why does Jalen Noah hold on to more balls than Dalton Schultz? Crazy. He be dropping.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Into the hands of Darius. And he's out of bounds inside.
Eagles wide receiver Darius Cooper's no surprise people saw him. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He's gonna be buried on the bench. I'm hopeful of that, but I don't see him playing unless Jahan Dotson gets hurt, and then I still don't see him getting the ball like that. Being honest.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one running by Darius. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
When Bengals couldn't trade Hendrickson, I think they overpriced. They probably want to sign him in the offseason. They probably got some type of plan on him in the offseason or tag him again, one of the two. They're probably gonna be either one of those. Oh, waited too long to throw the ball. Dak really not the problem. They want a I don't get it, bro. That's crazy. Trying to get a first rounder for a 30-year-old pass rusher. Come on, man. I think it's time to get rid of Tomlin and the OC. I like Tomlin, but because of he knows how to draft on the defense. And he knows how to keep good defensive players in there. But he doesn't know how to pick good coordinators, bro. The coordinators have not been good for the past, how many years has it been? I don't even know. Offensive coordinator or defense coordinator. Dang, I wish I would have been seeing that. Too late. Dang, I wish I would have been seeing that.
So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone
But I think Tomlin is a good coach,
Absolutely, Mike. And
but he's not the one calling the plays offensively, nor is he calling the plays defensively. I don't think he is.
they teach you
So I think he need to do better in terms of electing his
in
coordinators.
this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
That's pulled in. And they're able to tag on a 2-point conversion.
Well, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line.
I would get that ball and get rid of Arthur Smith. I don't think that ball's a good OC. I don't know. I need to see where this is coming from. Where him being a good OC is coming from. Like where's the numbers? Where's the product outside of Josh Allen being a better quarterback? Where are the numbers of that ball being a good OC? Where's the proof of that?
1 second, all that remains in the football game.
I haven't seen it yet.
And we brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on
AJ Brown barely getting targets.
Has expired
Yeah, AJ Brown barely
in
getting
this
targets.
fourth quarter. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They proved much the
Bengals whole management team. Can I choose one? Arthur Smith sucks as the Falcons OC. He ran one of the worst offenses. Bro. Wasn't he the OC with the Titans? I think it was the same issue there, bro. Dan Quinn taking over as the DC. That's gonna be interesting. Oh, so Arthur Smith is the OC in Pittsburgh. I didn't know that. Interesting. Yeah, he wasn't a good OC in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He liked to run the ball too much, too much. All right. I think Aaron Rodgers be calling some of his own plays. That's why I think it looks better. No, facts. 100% facts. I think Aaron Rodgers does call his own plays. They've looked. This is the best they've looked offensively since they had Ben Roethlisberger. I don't know who the OC was then, but I remember Ben was beefing with one of the OCs that they had back then. I can't remember who it was. We talked about this before, but Ben was beefing with one of the OCs, and that was the last time that they had good offensive play calling. When they had Roethlisberger. I think Mike Tomlin's philosophy on coordinators is just not hidden defensively or offensively. AGS rules, shout out to you, buddy. I appreciate the support. God bless. he's too stubborn not to be calling some plays. I don't even think it's stubborn. I think he just know, like he know. I think he know what he doing. That's it. Or it's just letting somebody go out there and call plays that don't know what they doing. Which these coaches do not know what they be doing sometimes. The prime be fired. Interesting. We got some good topics. That ball was not the problem. I want to hear this defense. Jalen Hurts is ruining AJ Brown's Hall of Fame legacy. I'm not even entertaining that. It's play calling. Unless Jalen Hurts is going to call 100% of the plays. Joe Burrow can't save the Bengals. They can't win without Purdy. This is a short one, so I hear that one out. He's going to lose to the Eagles. I hear that one out. Let me see the arena. The race for MVP divides the arena. And Rodgers is washed. $16 hours ago. Okay, I'm gonna keep it on these here. There was something else I wanted to watch. Oh, here it is. That's Q and that's Q. Stafford could beat the Eagles. Not for sure. Stafford could beat anybody at this point. Rams could beat almost anybody as of right now. I can't see no team right now that I'm like, oh, 100% they'll beat the Rams. Like the Rams can beat anybody in the NFL right now. Timothy, how we doing? Bro shouldn't even try this year. Same boat, Brody. Boat. Same page. What's he at? Roman doesn't had 86 for a tud. Good. Can't complain. Bless, man. Bless. All right, y'all. Shout out to Curtain Call Replays. We got Rome Odunze Week 10 highlights.
In the groin last week, Williams looks to throw on the first play and
after
resting the groin last week, Williams looks to throw on the first.
Oh, the easy play. I like that play.
Right away, it's
that was a nice play.
Drastic turnaround here halfway through the season.
Faked him another guy. Odunze
roll out.
Open, crossing the field for a Bears first down. Slammed out of bounds.
Throw the ball to more wide open receivers.
I don't understand why their offense is so bipolar. Like he'll have 0 catches one game. DJ Moore will have 0 catches one game. Like, why is this a thing? You know? Or they both will play extremely mid. He is the number 1 wide receiver at this point, but it's just weird. You know, I think DJ Moore is a very good receiver. I don't understand why he doesn't get more targets, but it's just the offense is just it's kind of bipolar to me.
Downfield,
still is annoying you.
Chicago Bears, and that's something that was the case in Detroit.
Yeah, they got
the last couple years with Ben Johnson.
We literally were just talking about that, bro. It's the OC and the DC, bro.
Have got some pressure so far.
Oh my, that was nice. That was nice.
In these conditions.
3rd and 9, Giants have got some.
Oh, he ran that so sharp and good timing. Good job by Caleb getting that ball
pressure
out.
So far, here's Odunze with the first down.
Boy, he ran that nice.
Actually drops too wide. He has to keep his
goodness.
leverage there as a zone.
Burns in coverage.
Williams looks to throw. He's given time, lets it rip, and has Romo.
Goodness gracious. Good work, man. Good work on a route.
Williams looks to throw. He's given time, lets it rip, and has Romo.
Good protection.
Inside the Giants 40.
They gave Caleb
side of the field,
enough time.
Big dig route, it's on the back side. He's just going to come real late on the dig. and that is the last part of the progression.
Steve Smith's top wide receivers in his draft are Jordan Tyson, Denzel Boston, Chris Brazil, Carnell Tate, and Jeremy Bernard from Bama. I have not seen Denzel Boston. Who does he play for?
Another play action pass. This time on the move. Turns the shoulders. Lets it fly. Odunze.
Wow. Oh my God. That is a good ball. Like
this time on the move. Turns the shoulder.
The fact that Caleb was able to get this ball, throwing it sidearm like that, like he got the ball as deep as he did is crazy. It's unfortunate he overthrew Odunze, but that is an amazing throw. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's crazy. He's off balance, sidearm, throwing across his body. It's extremely awkward. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe that fully, but I've never seen that before.
Fade. Odunze with Banks in coverage. No flag.
There's nothing but green grass.
Took 2nd and 10. Pressure coming. He's got Odunze, but it's off the finish.
Just overthrow him just a little bit right there.
Left. Williams zips one for Odunze.
Run that back. Want to see that route?
2nd and 10 under 5 left. Williams
Okay, couldn't see it.
One for Odunze.
Good catch.
He's been great on this drive.
There you go. Easy money. Good play call.
Odunze for the Bears touchdown in Chicago, not finished yet.
Good money, good money, good money. Shout out to Curtain Call Replays. Good performance by Odunze. I just wish they play calling would be consistent, or whatever they got going on in Chicago. I just wish you would be consistent, because a lot of talent offensively, bro. But y'all let me know your thoughts. Subscribe, stay tuned, stay blessed. He played for Washington. Denzel Boston. I need to check out his highlights. I need to check out his highlights very soon. Hopefully I can get to that.
Playing in one of the loudest.
But Marv had 3 catches, 33 yards. This is every target. He had 12 targets. Ooh, he had 12 targets for 3 catches. Let's go check this out. I recall this. I haven't really seen him play yet, but Steve Smith said he plays like Rome. Interesting. Jeremiah not getting drafted. Nah. He should stay back. He should stay back. He don't need to come out yet. He only a sophomore, so he'll need to come out. All right, we got Marvin Harrison Jr. Week 10 highlights, every target and catch. I believe he had 12 targets in this game, but only 3 catches. Let's go ahead and see what happened.
Play action by Brissett. Lost his footing, regains,
okay.
and connects.
That's good money.
Last series, you just have to calm down, take a breath.
Brissett had to climb the pocket.
Time left in this game
For Brissett.
It was getting real chaotic back there. Oh, we got a drop. Okay.
With a timeout and to the air and to the sideline.
It's easy money. Put it in his chest.
With Dortch, 1st and 10. And the throw and
good breakup. Good.
this game, and
that's a good defensive play. I can't be mad at that.
Of what they've been all season.
Harris, nope, couldn't bring it in.
Couldn't haul it in. That's a tough catch. I give him a pass on that.
And outside, nice knock away.
Defenders in and out.
Bro. Timing got to be either the timing got to be better or the play calling got to be better, because it shouldn't be consistently every single time we're throwing to him. I mean, the corners are doing a great job, but you should be drawing a place to get him open. Not every throw, every play we're gonna throw to you, you're gonna be tightly covered.
And outside, nice knock away.
Defenders in and out.
They're playing some good coverage.
10. Quick pace to the end zone and
oh man, good coverage. Goodness gracious.
Looking for Harrison and around the coverage.
Okay, Spoon.
For the 2 points. This is a heck of a catch.
It is.
Look at that.
Put it back, shoulder.
Oh man,
he secures it. 2 feet or down.
That's tough. Hey, didn't he catch a touchdown on Spoon the last time they played? And it was a very similar type catch. It was a kind of a jump ball. That's crazy. It was good coverage, man. And same thing like that last time. It was good coverage.
2nd down, 11. Brissett, 4-man rush to the end zone. Broken up.
They just forcing the ball to him, and it's in tight coverage, bro. I don't like that. It's like, it's okay here and there, for sure. But it's like, it has to be strategic,
Brissett, 4-man rush, end zone.
Goodness gracious.
Nope, incomplete.
Oh, beautiful catch attempt.
Boy, it was close.
He almost had it, bro.
It's a 4-man rush on Brissett. High for Harrison.
Too high.
Knight is in there now, and Brissett to the end zone, and incomplete.
It's kind of like Trey McBride. We see Trey McBride get plays called for him, and he's wide open. You got to do the same thing for Marv. You got to do the exact same thing for Marv. The Lions do it for Amon-Ra. What? The Seahawks do it for JSN.
At the 9, 2nd down and goal, and caught.
Oh, goodness gracious.
This is going to be a back shoulder fade as he's working
Wait. I thought he only had 1 touchdown this game. He had 2?
to the corner.
That's clearly a touchdown. Was that catch on Spoon? Was that a touchdown? Interesting. I thought he only had 2. Pretty solid game. I mean, on his part, I think it was good. I think the DBs were playing good coverage too. Spoon, Woolen. I think they was playing some good coverage, bro. So one got called back. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. I think he played pretty good. I think again, like I just go back to good coverage. I think the play calls could be a little bit better. To where it's not forcing the ball in there every single time, which it wasn't every single time, but it was. I feel like 90% of those were. I go down. Like 80% of those were kind of forced in there, but it is what it is. Let me know your thoughts. Subscribe. Stay tuned. Stay blessed. The catch on Spoon didn't count. Interesting. All right, we got Jahmyr Gibbs, Monster Day versus the Commanders. I believe he had 100 and I don't know, over 150 total yards. Shout out to Curtain Call Replays.
That's how good he is.
Out the backfield right here.
2nd down and 6. This is Gibbs out of the backfield. Coordinator Ben Johnson leaves, but they've still got those players that can do it. There's Gibbs up the middle.
Little subtle move. This is every target and every carry. I'm assuming.
Goff on 2nd down, over the middle, into the end zone.
This was a good play. Yeah, every run, target, and catch. Ran it like he was about to run a wheel, and then stuttered back inside. And again, they just call up the plays so beautifully, bro. Like, they're calling up the play for the go-to guy. They're trying to get everybody is involved in pulling coverage off of the go-to guy. And they do the same thing for Amon-Ra. Occasionally, they do the same stuff for J-Mo. But typically, who they're throwing to, they're pulling the coverage away from him. They're not trying to put him in a situation to where he's getting the ball contested.
On 2nd down, over the middle, into the end zone. Touchdown. No help for him at
Watch
all.
A-Chain and JT.
Easily, Jared Goff was salivating.
I don't think he posted theirs. I'd love to, but I don't think he posted them.
They've all bought in. Here's Gibbs on 2nd and 2. And St. Brown with touchdowns today. Here's Gibbs.
Goodness gracious.
Gibbs across midfield. And he is finally forced out. First thing I think about is the big block he laid on Trey Amos to start this series. They had a nice game from Khalif Raymond. John Moran sees that, says, I'm going to reward you with 2 run plays. Would rather not lose 100,000, but he's out on the field making plays. Pass caught by Gibbs. And Gibbs, 3rd down and 2. It's Gibbs. Wagner. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. There's Gibbs. This time he's bottled up. In at fullback. There's Gibbs. Cuts to the outside.
Goodness gracious.
Still going.
That's speed, man.
Touchdown. He outruns the defense, and then they just bowl over the Commanders.
That's speed, bro.
To push Jahmyr Gibbs.
Got him around that corner.
St. Brown and Laporta.
Shout out to the teammates.
Separation of good and elite quarterback. There's Gibbs up the middle. Big hole. 1st down and more. Finally tackled. 2nd and 1.
He stepped up in the pocket by Goff.
Underneath. From the Washington 12. Here's Gibbs.
This defense, bro.
Gibbs tried to cut to the outside.
They low-key got a lot of potential. The Commanders defense,
Lions
but
leading by 19. This is Gibbs, who's had a big day.
I think definitely got some coordinator issues.
There's Gibbs. Get it out there. The second was commit to this running game between the tackles, which has opened up everything else. And Jahmyr Gibbs going for a touchdown. Gibbs.
Goodness gracious.
All the way. Game same guys that are supposed to get their touches and yards, etc.
Great
They're
blocks.
blocking selflessly for Jahmyr Gibbs.
Good bit. Shout out to Curtain Call Replays, man. I ain't too much to say. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. I appreciate y'all for watching. Subscribe. Stay tuned. Stay blessed. Brody is definitely fast. Both their linebackers took major steps back. The DB's mid. I'd have to watch film. You think Bobby regressed like that? Wasn't he just all pro last year? Second team all pro, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. A-Chain for sure, but Gibbs right there. I can't wait to see Keaton Mitchell go somewhere else, bro. That dude. All right, y'all. We got Jalen Naylor.
He'll rush inside.
Every target and catch versus the Ravens.
Rush on the edge. McCarthy on.
This was a good play. This happened in the first quarter. This Will route.
Inside now. He'll rush inside. He'll rush on the edge.
This is nice.
McCarthy on third down, floating it up for Naylor, and he drops a dime.
Goodness gracious.
Naylor with a move and a stiff arm, still on his feet. Another stiff arm and down inside.
What did we say at the top? Trust the play. Trust the plan.
He
Be
burned
patient
Marlon.
at the
I
start
ain't gonna
of the
lie.
game. We're going to create an opportunity for you to get
this ball-
downfield.
If this ball would have been a little bit more inside, you could have caught him inside. Boom. In the stride.
At some point, and when we do take advantage.
I don't know what letter I just clicked that just activated that. Captions. How do I turn her off?
Advantage of that.
Face paint on 3rd and 5. McCarthy a little pump, a throw over the middle, and he zips it in to
good money.
Jalen Naylor, and that's a first down.
To Justin Jefferson, you're going to see him check. You got a lot of coverage that way. Comes back, stays poised again in the pocket. Vikings
Have Bobby guard. That's ridiculous.
McCarthy, it's Naylor, and Naylor. All right, Mike, thanks so much.
I like
McCarthy under pressure. Somehow he gets away.
I like Thielen.
And
I
McCarthy
think.
will throw on the
Oh,
run,
good
and Jalen
catch.
catch is made.
I think
Now
Thielen need to get
watch
up out of there,
this throw.
man.
Back across the body.
Good catch, man.
Great job.
I wouldn't mind seeing Jalen be the number 3, especially after a performance like this here.
To the back of the end zone, it's Naylor.
That's a beautiful catch, bro.
Reaching out, he got his feet in. It's a
Against their best
touchdown.
cornerback. I mean, it's arguable, but
What a throw.
That's
What
nice.
a catch. Too much of it, 2nd and 6. McCarthy over the middle, incomplete.
yeah, I like Thielen. Man, that was a quick 140 yards. So I think it was about 140. I like Thielen. It just was a bad fit for him to go back there. Very bad. You know, if he would have, he should have stayed in Carolina, where he was the number 2 at, or should have went somewhere else where he's gonna be the number 2. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe. Stay tuned. Stay blessed. 8 top 5 in his draft class. Sounds about right. Tej Johnson. They met DeMarcus Walker to the command. All right, we got Tej Johnson highlights every target and catch versus the Patriots. Had a good
Here's
day.
the first
2
and 10.
touchdowns.
Has the pass.
Let's run it back. I want to see that route.
Here's the 1st and 10. Has
Okay,
the pass.
smooth.
Is
Bro,
caught
he reminds me so much of Tank Dell, bro. It's crazy.
on the sideline.
You're a little more tired out. The humidity today, Jim, it's real. And I think you're seeing with the ball, you had the rain.
I feel like he might be like an inch or 2 taller, but he reminds me so much of Tank.
New England rushing 4. Baker steps up in the pocket.
Ooh, good
now
spin.
flush. Now throws.
Oh my gosh. Great job. Goodness gracious.
And it's caught. It's caught on the sideline.
Beats great defense. Baker Mayfield extending the play, throwing a dime on the corner. He was covered, but Tej Johnson's ability to extend the play and continue to run.
That was a great job, bro.
He was covered.
Outside of the catch, bro, him staying alive right here, improvising. I doubt this was part of his route, but
New England rushing 4.
boom, he stopped, hit his little comeback, and then he spinned around.
Baker steps up in the pocket. Now flush. Now throws. And
Crazy. The timing on that is crazy too. For that to end up being converted to a touchdown is crazy.
It's caught on the sideline.
Beats great defense. Baker Mayfield extending the play, throwing a dime
Weekly reports,
on the
fantasy
corner.
ran.
He was covered, but Tez Johnson's ability to extend the play and continue to run. He was
They
covered,
use the Sterling
and
Shepard
then
over Tez.
We call it plaster. Retraces.
I think Shepard a viable
58
receiver.
seconds to go.
I think he's still, you know, solid.
Edge. They got one for the future.
First and 10.
Nice.
Middle of the field.
Oh, good move.
Tez
Oh
Johnson,
my
they gotta
gosh.
hurry on the 11.
Now hold on. I gotta look at this.
10.
Hold on.
Middle of the field.
Oh yeah, he made the right decision. Okay, I thought he should have stayed outside, but they had the angles on him.
Tez Johnson.
That's
they gotta
fine.
hurry on the 11.
That was a good move.
Baker stepping up and fires. End zone.
Oh my gosh,
Touchdown.
bro, that ball by Baker is crazy. Oh my goodness, this is an insane angle. I wish the definition on this, the quality was better.
Off the chart.
That is a perfect angle. Oh my
This is
goodness.
just added to the repertoire, but this ball is roasted to the one spot it had to
Beautiful pass by Baker. That is crazy. He's starting to cook up, man. Starting to cook up. I was waiting for it. I'm not gonna lie. You know, it was just Ibuka, but now it's him and Ibuka. I genuinely would not be surprised if they draft another receiver next year. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. Just because they have played games without Ibuka. I don't know how many years Mike and Chris Godwin have on a goal of playing football, but these young guys is nice, bro. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe, stay tuned, stay blessed.
Out with a
All right, shout out to Curtain Call Replays. We have Nico Collins every targeting catch versus Jaguars. Easy money right there. I love when they run quick plays like this here, bro. He had 15 targets, 7 catches for 136 yards. Receiver is not the receiver. Corner is playing press. Faced him up. Got the release. Beat him off the line, and then quick pass by Davis Mills. I like this here. Look at the pressure right there. He still got that ball to be completed, but they need to run more quick stuff like that. In general, just quick. We need a better quick game, short game down the field.
The quick hitter to Nico Collins. Fisher. Fake the handoff. Mills steps up, delivers. Nobody home. Houston in desperate need of points. Floater up top, over the shoulder.
This was a little interesting.
Houston in desperate need of.
It's in heavy pressure though. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh! Look at Christian Kirk. Look at Kirk. But you got to just make a throw. I'm not mad at this because there's no way he would have got this ball to Christian Kirk. This exactly would have been deflected. If he would have threw it down here, it would have been deflected. So him throwing it up was the best thing he could do because of the pressure.
Floater up top, over the shoulder.
Nico tried.
19 total offense.
Nico tried.
24th in scoring.
Top of the screen.
It's a touch pass, and it's
Beautiful adjustment right there.
Mills with the back shoulder fade. He sees that they've got Newsome.
Great
turned
adjustment
up the field, running with Nico,
by Nico
and
Collins.
he puts it on the back shoulder, allowing him just to stop.
At the 20-yard line of Jacksonville. Mills has time, delivers downfield, catches made by Collins.
He said he has comfortability with him. It shows up time and time again as Nico finds the perfect spot to sit down in this void in the zone defense, and Davis puts it right on him.
It's got picked off. Mills, step, throw downfield.
Hail Mary.
Brown is down there, catch is made. Nico Collins is Woody Marks.
Boy, it would have been beautiful if he would have caught that with 1 second left on the clock.
Complete. Mills to throw it. It's knocked away. Shotgun. Mills gets rid of it quickly.
Okay, good work.
Trying the catch and curl is Nico Collins. 2nd and 10 here for Houston.
In the slot.
Will step and throw.
See if they can do it with the 2-point conversion.
Miscommunication right there.
Mills.
Did he catch that?
To Collins. This is a pure.
Oh my goodness.
Catch. He reaches the left hand out. Never even
Oh
touches
my
the
gosh. Why do I not remember that?
Ours versus theirs. And the better D-line's going to win.
Oh, catch by Collins.
Oh my
Great
gosh.
coverage by the Jaguars. They have 2 people on him. He's sandwiched.
15.
Oh my goodness.
Mills is going to throw one to the end zone.
Too high. That would have been another one right there.
Mills That pass
That was
is
kind of dumb.
knocked off of
That was kind of dumb. They tried to run this back, but that's just so crowded. That's such a hard completion to make.
Mills. That pass is knocked off of Mills. Darts it. Incomplete.
I know earlier I said that route was nice, but I think it's because it was tight this time. Last time he was out wide. Great performance by Nico Collins, man. Great performance. He throwing hospital balls. Nah, facts. Hey, but Nico hauling him, man. So that's hey, as long as he good, long as he ain't getting injured. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, man. Texans got a amazing defense, bro, and I hope this year doesn't go to waste. Again, and I can't even say that. I can't, like, even if we don't make the playoffs, we still got everybody on that defense under contract. So it's like we're only gonna build off of it. But I just would like to see us do something this year, you know, and hopefully we can get better with offensive play calling. Hopefully. But let me know your thoughts. Subscribe, stay tuned, stay blessed. Was Mills a top 10 pick? No. He wasn't a first rounder. He was maybe like a third or fourth rounder, if I'm not mistaken. Hey Siri, what round was Davis Mills drafted in? Third round. He's drafted in the third round. Judkins did okay. I think I'll pass on that one. I don't think he had a crazy performance or anything versus the Jets. I'll pass on that.
Well, really?
Yeah, that's cool.
No, we need to.
Let's get into the chatting. Let's get into some yapping. Why did they get rid of him? I don't remember him playing. Davis Mills? They never got rid of him. He was their starter for a little bit, and then they drafted CJ Stroud. He started for I think 2 years, 2 or 3 years. This was after Deshaun Watson. But QB wasn't priority. They were trying to build the team. That's what it felt like to me. They were trying to build the team. So they went and got a quarterback in the later rounds, and they were building the rest of the team. And then they ended up getting CJ Stroud after. Now he wasn't that good. He wasn't bad, but he wasn't good either. He was like real mid, real mid. But it is what it is. I can't remember how good our play calling was. I don't remember watching football in detail either. So it's always context. But he wasn't terrible, but he wasn't good either. Yeah. All right, speak easy. That ball was not the problem. That's interesting. What do y'all think?
Talk about some real big news in the NFL. Earlier today was announced that Giants head coach Brian Daboll has been relieved of his duties as the head coach of the Giants. I mean, fellas, this move.
He up here with Acho up here with Care Bear.
It was kind of a shock for me, but to you guys, I don't think it was
almost
too much of a
25.
shock. Do you agree with the Giants' decision to fire Brian Daboll?
I got some important information for y'all. There's no better place to win cash while watching sports than Prize Picks. Football season is here and basketball season is here, so there's absolutely no better time to join. It's super easy to use. It's good to be right.
Yes, sir. Wait, hold on real quick.
What happened?
You know this guy's a drinker, though. He like, yeah, let me get a little. He drinks. Oh, my fault.
You know what I'm saying?
I know a drink when I see one.
I ain't even sat it down.
Yeah,
it's all good.
Talking with it, yeah, because you know.
Look, bruh, Daboll had to go.
Had to go?
Had to go. And every now and then, what I love about this show is we get the first take, and sometimes the first take is the right take. It's the only take you need. I said yesterday on the show, Brian Daboll had to go. Brian Daboll lost the privilege of being a coach in the National Football League. And why the hell, Brian Daboll, can you only coach 6'5", moderately to greatly athletic white quarterbacks? Russell Wilson, you got him, and you lost your mind. DeVito, you couldn't do nothing with him. But Daniel Jones, when he was...
Bro. I said that, not the racial part, but if you can only coach one specific type of quarterback, that tell me something. Tell me something about you as an offensive coordinator. You need this type of quarterback, but it is what it is.
healthy and could run, Josh Allen when he was healthy and could run, and Jackson Dart when he's healthy and can run, you can win with them. A great coach isn't just a great coach when everything is set up perfectly. A great coach is a great coach when you actually have the cards stacked against you and you got to figure out how to flip your hand. To me, that's what makes a coach great. Andy Reid isn't just great because of what he did with Patrick Mahomes. He's great because of what he did with Donovan McNabb. He's great because of what he did with Kevin Cobb. He's great because of what he did with Chad Henne. He's great because of what he did with Matt Moore. And he's great because of what he did with Mike Vick. And then he's great because of what he did with Patrick Mahomes. It ain't just Patrick Mahomes, period. So for me,
Andy Reid had Nick Foles, right?
Had to go. I think he's a great quarterback.
Nick Foles, Carson Wentz.
I think he's a really good offensive mind, but 2-5 as a head coach, nah, I ain't with it.
Well, I didn't want to see him get fired. First of all, he's not great. He's not a great coach. Andy Reid's a great coach. I don't want to compare them. My thing is, you have a young superstar quarterback in the making that's emerging, right? Yeah. I watched what he did with Josh Allen. Josh Allen was good. When he had Daboll, he was super special, right? I look at who's other quarterback here. Oh, Daniel Jones. Yeah. As bad as we think he is, and he's playing well right now, but he had him playing well. You can't tell me when you watch Jackson Dart, you're like, yo, wow. Yeah, he jumps out at you. Mm-hmm. I said this the other day. I said and I said it a little better, but the reaction that we get from Jackson Dart is what we thought Caleb Williams would bring us. Yeah. Excitement. Now you're starting to see a little bit of it, but as a rookie, he don't know really what's going on. He's just what the coaches is telling me, and I'm putting my special talent on. Yeah, Jackson Dart, he's one of the kids that grew up. His dad had Tupac listening in the background. He got that dog in him. Don't you feel me? And Daboll is the perfect coach for that. Let's keep in mind who we talking about. Mm-hmm. We're talking about the New York Giants. Ain't a lot of talent over there. Yeah. Who the wide receiver? My best player on offense, he's hurt.
He's hurt. Malik Nabers.
My second best player is probably the rookie quarterback. Yeah. And then my third best player is hurt.
Scottable.
What do you want me to do? So the easy way to do is
gotta figure it out. And that's the thing. Like Acho just said, he need everything to be perfect. Daboll. And I get it. I get it. You know, any team is not going to play great with their best players out, but look at the 49ers. They got all their best players out. At least 5 to 10 of their best players are injured. Look at what they're doing. That's how you know that's a good coach.
Blame him. Oh, this happened. That happened. Did you see how the game changed?
Benjamin? I remember him. Running back, he played for the Cardinals.
Jackson Dart he gets the defense riled up. He gets the offense riled up. Everybody's playing at his level. And when he left the game, it was flat. It was dry.
But then what the hell I need a coach for, 2-5? If Jackson Dart is doing all the things that a coach is supposed to do, get the defense riled up. Get the offense riled up. Yeah, if Dart is doing everything a coach is supposed to do, I don't need the coach. No. Bring Kafka in then.
See, how we know that, though? I play with Kafka. I think he's smart, but you don't know that. All I'm saying is when I watch the Giants and I see the way they play the game, when Jackson Dart's at the quarterback position, Daboll is great at that part, coaching the quarterbacks, getting the best out of them. I don't know that the next coach can do that. Mm-hmm. We always talk about how these quarterbacks come in the league and then they get a new coach, then a new coach. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. For me, go back to the point that Acho made, but why is he only good with a specific prototype of quarterback? Because again, when this quarterback is hurt and that we trash, but not even just that though. Even when that quarterback is in, it's just like the play call is just amazing. It is what it is. I don't like
I'm gonna let them keep talking. Daboll, if you gonna do anything, give him one more year to prove
I repeat myself a lot
with a really good quarterback
on this topic.
I agree with Shady because when I watch Jackson Dart, he looks very, very good under Brian Daboll.
Yes, he do.
And if you are getting your rookie quarterback to play at a very, very high level and you beat the Eagles, you should have beat the Broncos because you had them on the ropes. But ever since he came in the game, Brian Daboll has adjusted the way he called the game, and he's getting his young quarterback in the right situations. And when you bring in a first rounder, you want to see clear as day, can he mesh with the quarterback and can he grow? I thought those two had something going. Obviously, you cannot forget about the past. That's what the New York Giants is telling us because Brian Daboll the last couple years has not been good. But if you just strictly look at this year, I thought the young quarterback was saving his job. Because I'm like, he came in there, he's playing at a high level, he's with Brian Daboll. Brian Daboll drafted him. I'm like, this young fella going to save his job for next year because they got something going. I thought the Giants pulled the trigger too early, but I can't blame them because of how it's been the last 2 years.
20, 40, and 1.
See, this is the thing though for me. If the the rookie quarterback is saving his job, then you know you hit on the rookie quarterback. You know that, well, this coach might not be it because the rookie is making him look good, you know? So now let's say we're going to get a even better coach because we already got the quarterback now. We're going to be even better.
I know, man.
20, Shady McCoy, 40
I know.
and 1. Brian Daboll's record is 20, 40, and 1. Get him the hell up out of there. Like, with all due respect, they fire coaches for less. James, you know the Raiders organization well.
He had a 6 or 7 TD game.
For less. Philadelphia Eagles got rid of Doug Peterson for less. Jacksonville Jags got rid of Doug Peterson again for less. Eagles got rid of Andy Reid for less. Greater coaches have gotten fired for less. I'm not going to pity a coach that goes 20, 40, and 1. And again, bro, y'all telling me how good something is when everything is great. Care Bear, who was James's quarterback in that clip you was talking about?
Seneca Wallace.
Seneca Wallace. It wasn't Aaron Rodgers. It was Seneca Wallace.
Yeah.
And James, you were still getting busy. Y'all didn't notice who was Shady's quarterback in them clips. It's my dog.
Nick Foles.
It wasn't Mike Vick.
Yeah.
It wasn't McNabb.
Yeah.
It wasn't Mahomes. And you said Shady had a $150.
Yeah.
A $150.
Oh, about 55.
But my bad. You're right. Like, don't tell me how good you are when everything is going great. Show me how good you are when things aren't going great.
This dude, this is the same dude that showed you I could win Coach of the Year with Daniel Jones.
But he won Coach of the Year because of Daniel Jones.
But who's coaching him though is what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying we got to give him a little bit more credit because I know it's 20.
Remind me when we done.
41 and whatever.
Yeah.
But his quarterback play has been awful, and his quarterbacks has been awful.
Let me throw a whole wrench in all of this. What if the greatest thing we've praised Brian Daboll for, he should actually be condemned for? Because we praised Brian Daboll because of what he did with Daniel Jones. But Daniel Jones was the worst version of himself being coached by Brian Daboll. Because right now in Indianapolis, Daniel Jones is eating.
They went to the playoffs with Daniel Jones.
What do you think the Colts is
With a 9-7 record.
going to do?
I know, but how you gonna say?
The Colts got 8 wins right now. Daniel Jones won 9 games in 17 games. 9 and 8 is what the Daniel Jones won with the Giants.
His running back's on pace to go for 2,000 yards.
He has Saquon Barkley, sir.
His running back is on pace to go for 2,000 yards.
I can raise my voice too. He has Saquon Barkley, sir.
Yeah. Did he have 2,000
Who
yards
else did they have? though?
Probably on purpose.
The Colts is the Colts is a really good team. Who else did the Giants have? Brian Daboll came in there with that job.
20, 40, and 1. How many seasons is this? I'm pretty sure this is enough time to start rebuilding the team. To put pieces around Daniel Jones, to put pieces around Saquon Barkley, to sign some guys and get that defense going. This is I don't know how many seasons this is, but
This team, bro.
Yeah, but who's winning with the Giants? Is a bad team though. Do you ever look at the team?
They're not good.
They're a bad team.
they got some guy, bro. That D line is borderline elite. I'm not gonna lie. Their front seven is kind of solid, whether they're playing to that level or not. But individually, they got some dogs.
Here's my thing is, if you up by 10 versus the Cowboys in the fourth.
That's why he's fired.
You up by 10 versus the Bears in the fourth.
You up by
19 versus the Broncos in the fourth with 8 minutes, 48 seconds left.
Yeah.
You up by 19 points.
That's what got him fired.
And you lose? Like 2-5. You can't even defend your best friends doing that.
It's a lot of losing players on the team.
So he blaming the players and not the coach. That's interesting. But hey, Shady, a loyal friend. I tell you that. He go ride for you to the end.
Yeah, think about that.
Bro,
you know
but that's my thing, bro. You got the sack leader, second runner up in Brian Burns. You got Abdul Carter. You got Kayvon Thibodeau. You got
Dexter Lawrence.
And they can't stop the run.
They got
like you got a D line up there.
What can we let's go to the offense because that's what he coaches at. What on the offense? Who's over there though? Who's over there?
He lost your best player. Well, you lost both your best players.
All your top two players is hurt.
But you know, here's my thing is though.
You can't blow them.
I know the offensive players, but I get the point he's making there.
Personalize it. Daboll to me is the worst type of parent. Daboll is the type of parent that obviously plays favorites. Jay, you got two boys. I met them. Both of them cool as hell. Yeah. I don't know which one your favorite. Don't tell me. They might be watching.
They both like.
Hey, you lying?
2-5. You got two kids too. I don't know which one your favorite. Don't tell me they might be watching.
I got a favorite dog.
Like Daboll makes it apparent. Dart was his favorite. Shady, you and I know. I think it was Tyrone Tracy. I think that's running back. We know him. Good money. Good dude. He a good player. Yeah. When Cam Scatterbush showed up, you would have thought Tracy died.
But he came balling though.
But my thing is, Tracy was balling last year too.
Man.
Like the dilemma with me for Daboll is he plays such favorites that all the backups just turn to poo, not realizing you gonna need them 6 special team snaps eventually.
It's a decent point, but I do agree that Scat was just straight up playing much better than Tracy. Like, I don't think Tracy just fell off, but it does give the vibe like Tracy fell off. It's weird, you know? But I think that they come back to the system. I don't know. Maybe they changed the system to cater more to Scat, and then now that Tracy's back, it's still in Scat mode. Maybe they need to do some adjusting and shifting. But Tracy ain't really. And I got to see their opponents too. Tracy ain't really been doing nothing. Scat though, but that's Scat. You weren't really coaching Scat to run through people. He do that. That's him. You know what I mean?
All 6 of them.
Hey.
When coach don't do that.
When Dart hit the tent, whenever he got hurt in that one game late in the drive, he was out there screaming at the medical staff, trying to get him back out there because he didn't want Russell.
Because he knows that's the key to saving his job.
And I hear you, but I do think it is.
Don't do that though. Andy Reid might not walk over there, but he definitely. Hey, how's Pat looking? Is he ready? Like, come on. I got hurt. It's 2-5 up. Is he up? I hear everybody yelling about it. Is he up? Who don't do that? True. Because you know this player right here is gonna help me win. This other player right here is not gonna help me win. He's gonna actually help me get fired. And that's what Russ came. Man, I don't want to blame Russ because I love Russ and the family and all that. But Russ came in that thing, man. That shit looks so different.
Happened, bro?
It was like everything was like, oh man, the Giants, oh man. He came in there, it was like, oh, here we go.
What happened to Russ?
Then the Bears start going crazy though.
Bro, I think a
Touchdowns.
large of it is, bro, you play as good as a coach that believes in you. I think a large part of it. And Daboll believed in Jackson Dart. He believed in Scatterbrain.
But how can you say he didn't believe in Russ when he brought you in here for $10 million
and made him a starter
and made you the starter and didn't take you out till what, week 5? You know what I mean? Like he gave you all these opportunities, and we know you got a first rounder behind you, and he let you play. He knew that Jackson Dart was the key to saving his job.
Jackson Dart, nice job.
And that's why he treated him the way he treated him. And then same with Cam Scatterbull. Tracy Jr., I understand, had a heck of a year. He a good friend of all of ours, but he didn't have the impact Scatterbull had when Scatterbull was in there.
He got the brothers scared. So. The NFL is dominated by blacks, by brothers. Scatterbull had everybody nervous. Oh, shit. You know what I mean? Yo, dude out there getting blocked. He running out, I'm blocked. I can't. Man, come on, man. Listen, one thing about me, spades is spades. Scatterbull got the brothers nervous.
Wow. We got to talk about the 49ers.
All right. On the note that Daboll was or wasn't the problem, I do think he was a part of the problem. I mean, he's been the record kind of speaks for itself, you know. I think he was a part of the problem. When Dart comes in and is playing a certain way and Russ comes in and is playing a certain way, it tells me something, you know. But y'all let me know your thoughts in the comment section, man. Subscribe, stay tuned, stay blessed. 49ers won't win without
after this loss
Purdy.
this past weekend, the news dropped that Brock Purdy is going to be evaluated at practice this week to determine to see if he can play. Shady, I know you're a big fan of Mac Jones continuing to be the quarterback for the San Francisco.
No rush on Purdy.
No, you're a big fan of him continuing to be the starter.
Oh, well. No.
Are we peeling back on that one now?
Hold on now. I got some important information for y'all. There's no better place to win cash while watching sports than Prize Picks. Football season is here and basketball season is here, so there's absolutely no better time to join. It's super easy to picks. It's good to be right.
You reneging on Mac? What I said was, if you look at this season, Mac Jones running the offense better than Brock Purdy. So when Brock Purdy comes back here, right, he ain't got all them all-stars no more. Watch how he plays. I guarantee you, he don't play as good as Mac Jones.
He got to play better than Mac Jones. He more mobile than Mac Jones. He can move. The Niners need him back if they gonna make any run.
Did Mac Jones look bad last game? As a starter, he probably had like 2 bad games.
But Mac Jones is not better than Brock Purdy
at all.
And he don't run the offense better.
You know what
Brock
I gotta
Purdy.
stop doing? Can y'all stop putting words in my mouth?
Right.
But you said he runs the offense better.
What you say then, Shady?
I said this year, if you watch the Niners, I don't know how much you've been watching Niners.
Well, he's been hurt this year, though.
If you watch the Niners, he played like 2-3 games this year. Okay, and I watched him, and I'm like, damn, Mac Jones run the offense better than him. We're going to find out, though. Okay, we'll find out.
They need Brock Purdy if they're going to have any chance
to do anything.
To do anything.
In this life. Brock Purdy is a quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. There is not a conversation about who is better between Brock Purdy and Mac Jones. Let me go ahead and nix that conversation right now. Mac Jones has done some really good things this year.
Shady said he runs the offense better. I'm not saying he's a better quarterback, but just specifically in this offense. And I can respect that point because when we look at the Panthers, Rico Dowdle is a much better fit for that offense than Chuba Hubbard is. I like Chuba Hubbard more as a running back personally. I think Chuba Hubbard is the better running back. But as far as the fit goes, Rico is a much better fit, and it is what it is. Do I agree with the take of Mac being a better fit than Brock? I don't know about that, but Mac is doing his thing.
No doubt.
He's done some really good things.
Step him afloat.
But Mac Jones' lack of mobility has shown that this Niners offense is limited because what Brock Purdy does and where Brock Purdy excels is when the X's and O's die.
Yeah.
And you know coaches always say it ain't about the X's and O's, it's about the Jims and the Joes.
That's it.
Like sooner or later, you got to live above the X's and O's. And Mac Jones can't do that. On time, I think Mac Jones plays better than Brock Purdy. When the offensive line protects well, when receivers get open immediately, when there are gaps there, I think Mac Jones plays better on time than Brock Purdy. But what Brock Purdy has done great, which is why the Niners went to the Super Bowl, is because Brock Purdy can play off time. And the game of football is played off time much more frequently than it's played on time, especially in pivotal situations. Don't forget against the Green Bay Packers when Brock Purdy had to make a comeback on third down. Don't forget when he found Juwan Jennings rolling to his left, floating left, throws at Juwan Jennings, catches it with one hand. Don't forget when he go up against the Detroit Lions and they make several miracle plays. That was all off-timing plays. Is Mac Jones a good quarterback on time? Absolutely. But can we completely dismantle this misnomer that Mac Jones is better than Brock Purdy? Brock Purdy sustained an injury week 1. He's been limited because of that toe since week 1. Where I will concede is this, 2-5. A healthy Mac Jones is better than an injured Brock Purdy. Yeah, I give you that. But Mac Jones ain't better than Brock Purdy.
I didn't say he's better than Brock Purdy. I didn't say that. I just said another thing. You want to go back to all these playoffs and all that when that team was superstars and that defense was great. The defense is not great no more.
No.
A whole bunch of guys, nobody know their names. A lot of injuries over there. So we'll see though. I'm not saying that Brock Purdy is not better than Mac Jones. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is if you watch the game with the another thing is like who the 49ers have on offense though?
Kittle, McCaffrey.
Kittle finally came back. He looked solid. McCaffrey's still balling. The number 3 receiver. That's Juwan
Jennings.
Okay, because he's solid, but he's the number 3 receiver.
They don't have a lot of big time options.
So all I'm saying is, let's see what Brock Purdy looks like. Because another thing is, I think he could have played maybe a week or 2 before, but Mac Jones was playing so well that, you know what, rest up a little bit.
I don't think that's it.
Okay, well, we'll find out.
Well, no, here's what I think. Remember,
we'll find out.
Brock Purdy came back, looked terrible, was hurt, and it was like, you know what, go away for good.
Yeah.
That's really what I think.
We're going to find out,
and I can agree with that because I don't think Brock Purdy knows how to play hurt yet.
Correct.
You know, I remember Coach Mike McCarthy always told us, if you are a rookie and you're hurt and you miss practice, you don't play. If you're Charles Woodson and you hurt, you know how to play hurt. You will go out there and play. Brock Purdy showed us he don't really know how to play hurt.
All right, well, he's out there now, though, guys.
Yeah, we don't
know. Because remember, the reason Kyle Shanahan said, Shanahan was like, I want Brock Purdy fully healthy before we put him out there. Brock Purdy played on September 7th. He got hurt September 7th. He missed 2 weeks. He came back September 28th.
Didn't play
2
well.
touchdowns, 2 picks, like James said. Lost to the Jags, didn't play well. And then they said, you going on ice for a while.
Yeah.
So 2-5, I don't think Brock Purdy is near. He got turf toe.
Okay.
Joe Burrow got turf toe.
Right.
Joe Burrow done missed 3 months with it.
All right, so just let me know whenever you think he's ready. Just let me know, and we'll just grade that. Whenever you think he's ready to play, let me know, and we're gonna watch the game. We're gonna grade it.
It's not a conversation. We've seen 4 years of Brock
Turf toe. What is that specifically? Like, is it just like a sprained toe, or what is that? Because ain't that crazy? Like, you can't play just off of a toe. I need to look that up. That's crazy.
Well, I'm trying to get you to change your mindset. Please stop talking to me about some all-star.
Interesting how the body works.
Okay,
and he took him to the Super Bowl, and overtime had a lead.
All right, so we're gonna watch him now with these guys. Yeah. On defense, they can't save you. There's no guy on defense that you want to talk about, right? Your main wide receiver was the 3rd string receiver, correct?
Yeah.
All right, Kittle, he came back. McCaffrey still look good, so we're gonna see. Let's grade Brock Purdy with this new squad, and whenever he's ready to play, when you say he's ready to play, we're gonna watch him.
But here's my question: what's your point? Like, Mac Jones will never play over Brock Purdy if they're both healthy. So what's your point?
My point was when I watched the Niners, I'm saying, dang. Earlier this season when I watched Brock Purdy play, and then I watched Mac Jones, I said, yo, Mac Jones runs this offense better than Brock Purdy. Simple as that.
So you're saying healthy or not healthy? You're saying that Brock Purdy's healthy. You still believe Mac Jones runs the offense.
I don't know when players
better.
are not healthy. I don't know when there's.
But I'm just saying,
because everybody's always hurt.
When he comes back, you're basically telling us.
I don't care what the report
you
say.
heard in training.
Every player is always hurt.
But what you saying when Kyle Shanahan says you're coming back,
right?
You think that Mac Jones should stay because he's going to run his.
What you saying?
I've never said that. Right? That's what y'all want me to say. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is when I watch,
what y'all want me to say.
Right? When I watched the Niners and I watched Brock Purdy play this year,
yes,
and then he played, then he got hurt. Okay, then I watched Mac. I'm like, oh, because I never thought Mac was like good like that. I thought he was okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I don't know if it's me, but Mac Jones is running his offense better than Brock Purdy this season. So we're going to wait to see. Yeah. And when Archer says he's healthy enough to grade him, we're going to grade him.
Look, we will wait to see. They do have a murderer's row coming up next to the Arizona Cardinals, Carolina Panthers, Browns, and then the Tennessee Titans. So it's probably going to look like Brock Purdy.
All right, y'all. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section on that. The Niners won't win without Purdy. I think they can win with or without him. They've been doing it, but yes, Purdy is their franchise QB. I think that is what it is. Mac Jones is a very good backup as of right now. Can he start for somebody? I think somebody said he's under contract for next year. He signed a 2-year with the 49ers. So good money, good deal. It would be nice if he can get himself up out of there. Maybe they can trade for find a trade partner. But you don't really want to trade a good QB too. But in the offseason, maybe they can look at that. But let me know your thoughts. Subscribe, stay tuned, stay blessed. So hyperextending your big toe. That's interesting because I guess I can see that. Like, if you are a mobile quarterback, that is a problem. But if you're more of a pocket QB, I think you could probably finesse it a little bit. But I know that's still not easy. But if you which Brock is, he had a little mobility to him, so I think that could be problematic. You can't really make cuts. You can't really pivot. You use the ball and ball of your toe and the big toe for a lot. So I guess that makes a lot of sense. Everybody, Eagles versus Packers game gonna be a movie. Reality, 10-7 boring game. Yeah, that was odd how that was that low scoring of a game up here. Very odd. It ended Michael Thomas and Patrick Willis' careers. Joint sprain. It's very serious. If you don't treat it. That's so sad, bro. That's very sad. I didn't know that's why Patrick Willis stopped playing. Nor did I really know that's why MT, but I know MT had the neck injury. But sprains in general, bro, like they take a while to heal. Like you do an ankle sprain, whatever, any type of sprain takes a while to heal. Like that's why I'd be so surprised when I see a player with a sprain and they come back a week later. I'm like, that's odd, but they generally take a long time to 100% heal. Because I remember when I sprained my ankle, bro, I didn't fully feel like my ankle didn't feel sprained no more. Like it doesn't feel as it feels stiffer than my other ankle. But like as far as the pain, like the here and there pain, I didn't fully feel like it was healed until at least half a year later. At least. But yeah. Interesting.
Oh, we gotta talk about Matthew Stafford.
Knee sprain is the worst. No, I believe. It don't heal until 4 to 5 weeks. Yeah, that stuff take a while, bro. And then again, if you try to rush it, it's problematic. Try to get back out there doing athletic stuff or active stuff. You can't rush it, bro, because they re-injure very easily. 49ers make playoffs and are healthy. Mostly, they would make the NFC Championship. Oh, if the 49ers was healthy, yeah, for sure. But they're not going to the Super Bowl without Bosa and middle linebacker Fred Warner. They're not going to the Super Bowl without them. But I love to see them still playing some good football. Love that. Trainers be rushing back players. I don't think it's the trainers. I think it's the coaching staff. A doctor's gonna tell you the right thing unless they are told by the coaching staff to tell him the opposite. It's their job to tell you, nah, you need to chill out. I have proof of why you need to chill out. The coaching staff, they trying to save their jobs. The GM trying to save their jobs. Not rushing back. Tell them to come back. And the Niners training staff needs to be investigated. They are wild. I've never seen a team so many injuries consistently. So many pivotal players get injured consistently. They sacrifice their players to keep CMC healthy. CMC being healthy at this point of the season is wild. Very interesting. And everybody else injured is interesting. Stafford is great, but they still can't beat the Eagles. Stafford is great, but they still can't beat the Eagles.
Stafford, he beat the ever-living crap out of the 49ers this past weekend, as he has been beating the ever-living crap out of everybody that the 49ers have been playing recently. His stats this season are unbelievable. A 70% completion percentage, 2,400 passing yards, 25 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, a 117.5 passer rating, and a 7-2 record for the Rams. Obviously, we talked yesterday about Jonathan Taylor being an MVP favorite. I think moving forward, Matthew Stafford is right there neck and neck with him because of these crazy numbers that he's had this season. Fellas, how do we feel about Matthew Stafford in this MVP conversation? And, more importantly, are the Rams a Super Bowl contender? And are they back to being the Rams that we thought they could be before the season?
Yes. I got some important information for y'all. There's no better place to win cash while watching sports than Prize Picks. Football season is here, and basketball season is here. So there's absolutely no better time to join. It's super.
Oh, my goodness.
Hell yes. Yeah. There is no quarterback I have more confidence in this year than Matthew Stafford. 2-5. His last 3 games, 4 touchdowns, no pick.
Oh, yeah. That Texans game was insane, bro. Insane. Yeah. Good. I love the defense. That's all I can say. Mikael Williams would have won defense rookie year. That was sad, bro. How you lose? Oh my gosh. You lose Bosa, then you lose Fred Warner, then you lose him. That's crazy, bro. All
4
for the year.
touchdowns, no picks. 5 touchdowns, no picks. Throwing it to Devontae Adams on a fade ball, that's like a tush push. It's automatic. It's guaranteed. It's a lot. I think Devontae Adams leads the
bro. Devontae Adams in it one-on-one. GG's.
League in touchdowns.
Yep.
And you got Puka Nacua on squad. Kyron Williams getting busy in the back end. 25 tugs, 2 picks. Matthew Stafford got 21 tugs, no picks in the last 6 weeks.
Wow.
There is no quarterback I have more confidence in right now than Matthew Stafford. Yeah. Period.
Not
all
one,
things considered.
You said not one quarterback?
Not one.
On the NFC side?
Not on any side. And here's why. Matthew Stafford has done it longer than any of the other greats right now. Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. And Matthew Stafford has done it almost at as high a level as these other great quarterbacks. So to me, there is not a quarterback I have more confidence in right now than Matthew Stafford. Not at all. Not at all. Not Drake May. Sorry, he's playing great. Not Drake May. Not Josh Allen. He was playing great earlier in the season. Lamar Jackson, he's starting to turn the corner. Not him.
Jalen Hurts, no.
Nobody. And even Mahomes. No. There's not a quarterback.
Not after that last game, no.
Matthew balling.
And I mean, we acting like this ain't what Matthew do though.
Come on now.
Matthew Stafford is a baller. Matthew Stafford is one of the greatest we've seen throw that football.
Yes, he is.
He can play for a couple more years strictly because of his arm talent and the way he could throw that football and process in this game, especially with Sean McVay. But what I'm watching them now, and you see how high of a level Matthew Stafford is playing at with Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua, and then you got this real young defense together in year 2. I mean, the sky's the limit for these young fellas. You know, I know Matthew Stafford ain't young, but the sky's the limit for this team. Him and Devontae going to work. But when you talking about throwing the football and the way he's playing this game right now, it's not too many quarterbacks that done laced him up that can make these kind of throws that Matthew Stafford is.
Now, Matthew Stafford, he's special,
like
man.
Yeah.
2009 draft class. My draft class. He's still doing it at a high level. I think he's probably number 1 or number 2 for the MVP. I will put Jonathan Taylor. It's harder to do what the running backs doing.
JT going.
Right. But I'll say this though, because I don't want to make this a bad take, right? We're just talking about Matthew Stafford. We're not talking about the Rams.
Of course.
Okay. So yeah, I think he's playing great. I just think that every tunnel or every path to the Super Bowl has to come through Philadelphia.
I agree with that.
You
I
better
agree.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm worried about the Eagles right now, bro, off the strength that offense, bro. The offense, you know. Do I think they're capable of getting in their bag and, you know, calling up the right plays and, you know, scoring points? Yeah. But does it feel reliable? Does it feel like they will do it? Can they do it? Yes. But will they do it? I don't know. Will the Rams do it? Yes. The Rams play calling has been consistent. A team like the Seahawks, will they do it? Their play calling has been consistent. It doesn't fluctuate. Bad game here, good game there, bad game here, good game there. The Eagles fluctuates too much at this point. Do they have a great team? Yes. But I think when it comes down to it, when playoffs come, if we don't see a stretch of at least a month straight of good offense by the Eagles, I don't know if I have them still as my favorites, considering how good offense and defensively the Rams and Seahawks are playing.
Yeah.
better.
Nah, look, so since that Philadelphia Eagles loss that they had, he has thrown 20 touchdowns and had 0 interceptions.
Oh, he got better. He got better since us.
He definitely has.
Yeah,
I think the
but-
Rams have
y'all
gotten
too.
better as well. I think also having Devontae Adams fully incorporated into this team,
That's it.
it's showing something that we've never seen before, especially with McVay completely unlocking, you know, his ability. I think the conversation also, I know we're talking about Matthew Stafford right now. Devontae Adams has 112 touchdown receptions right now through his career. Fellas,
ballot.
He nice,
he's number
though. I
8
love him,
all
though,
time.
man.
First ballot.
Devontae Adams might be one of the greatest red zone receivers that we've ever seen in terms of being
First
able to get
ballot.
open. He's 9 shy of Larry Fitzgerald right now.
I said
Oh,
this,
wow.
Jay. The greatest thing that happened to the Rams this season was Puka Nacua getting hurt. It's the best thing that happened to the
Yep.
Rams this season.
You did say
because
that.
when Puka got hurt, Devontae went to London, I believe, against the Jags. Had 3
touchdowns.
tugs.
Yep.
Prior to that, I think he had 3 tugs the whole season leading up to that point, through like 6 weeks. Goes to Jacksonville 2-5, gets 3 tugs.
And I think
the
all of
next
them were
game he
red
gets
zone
2 tugs.
TDs.
And now he leads the league in touchdown catches.
Yeah.
But when Puka was there, Matthew Stafford was trying to figure out how can I serve Puka, how can I serve
Where the plays
Devontae.
are going to him.
Sean McVay was trying to figure out how do I dial it up for Devontae, how do I dial it up for Puka. When Puka got hurt, they realized, wait a second, you got one of the greatest receivers of all time in Devontae Adams, and now you got both of them?
And not only that, when you turn on the tape of Devontae Adams, even when he's not getting the ball, he's cooking these dudes out there. Devontae Adams has, how can I say this? Devontae Adams has a special gift at making people miss in a phone booth, just like you had a special gift.
He told us that. No,
for real though.
He said that.
Yeah.
Said that.
Yeah.
No? He said he told you that.
Everybody is not blessed with that special gift to make you miss like that. But Devontae Adams uses what Shady used with the ball in his hands at the line of scrimmage. That's why he's getting all these red zone targets and opportunities, because he is making people miss at the line of scrimmage and getting.
The sad part is the Niners put a safety on him, one-on-one in man coverage. That was wild. But the downside was that they had Puka Nacua one-on-one too, so that was dumb as well. As much as I like the Niners, I didn't understand that.
Open immediately. And when you in the red zone, everything happens so fast. If you got a dude like Devontae Adams, Puka ain't got that.
Yeah.
Puka's screens, tough catch. I'm gonna run through some tough. He don't have that. Ha! And I'm about Devontae does.
Hey, but was cold though. I think Puka might add that to his game. You playing with Devontae, like you got to steal some stuff from him. You have to. So Puka gonna be nasty, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I mean, he already nice now, but I think he'll be nasty. Like, he had like the perfect situation. Came in, played with Cooper Kupp, took Cooper Kupp role. Now he playing with Devontae Adams, and again, I think you gotta take some stuff from Devontae Adams' game.
And you pair that with Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay, the way that he calls the plays and he can throw the ball. That's why
And
you
know
get.
what's funny? Because when they got together early in the year, I'm like, damn, they're not really using Devontae
Seahawks
Adams.
versus Rams. I gotta look at it. I don't know yet.
Like 15,
I don't know.
16 targets.
Yeah.
Right screens.
It's gonna be a great game, though. Should
When
be.
he got hurt, they went back to him. Devontae and Puka is so good together, though. Devontae, yo, I ain't gonna lie, like, bro special, though.
He is special.
But here's the thing we sleeping
First
on.
ballot.
The defense getting better, too.
Yeah.
Like
They had good defense.
The Rams are the biggest threat to the Philadelphia Eagles. The Rams are the biggest threat to anybody in the NFC. Like, because the
Shady
what
don't
the
like
Rams
that.
have is this: they have a complementary team. You got an offense that can put up points, and you got a defense that can rush the passer. If you had a defense that can't rush the passer, it don't matter if your offense can put up points because the opposing offense can come back. But since you got a defense, you got Verse, you got Fisk, you got Young, you got Turner, like you got a bunch of dogs up there, and they're not scared.
They're not scared.
Especially not scared of the Eagles. Y'all remember, Jared Verse called his shot last year against the Eagles, went out there and had like a sack and a half. Obviously, they lost the game, but they played against the Eagles tougher than anybody played against the Eagles, including the Commanders, including the Packers. Shout out to the Pack and everybody. So to me, the Rams are the biggest threat to the Eagles and the biggest threat to the NFC.
They're 0-3 the last time they played us. They're 0-3. Like, damn, how many times you keep saying that they are, I guess, the threats, but they keep losing. They keep getting to the line of scrimmage, losing.
He said they 0-3 the last 3 times they played them. I'm not gonna lie, the Rams team, whatever the last 3 teams that they played of the Rams, they've been in somewhat of like a rebuild mode. It's like it's a very soft rebuild. Since they went to that last Super Bowl, it's been a very soft rebuild mode. And this team right now is much better. I think they've gotten there, but I think they still got room to grow. If I'm being completely honest, like they're not even all the way there yet. Because some of them young guys on defense are still in a rookie contracts, and just to think that they're going to add more guys next year, it's going to be scary. Not gonna lie, barring no injuries to the main guys on offense, it's gonna be nice. Some games have been close. Yeah. And this Rams team right now, I mean, if I'm being completely honest, bro, the Rams are playing better than the Eagles right now. It's just a reality of it. Do I think body for body, they got better players on defense? No. And also, we can say the same thing with the offense, but their coaching is that much better. It is what it is.
Play them again, lose. They just keep losing. So we just gonna keep saying this every year.
Yeah,
next year.
They played them this year, and they was up 3 scores, and the Eagles came back and won. The Rams played the Eagles this year? I gotta go back and look at that. Really? Interesting. My brain be thinking forward, bro. I be forgetting what happened. What happens? Interesting. Okay. Booker and Devontae. What week was this? This was week 4. Week 4, week 3. Interesting. The block field goal return. Okay. I remember that now. We'll see. I feel like the Rams offense is at a much smoother point now than they were then. But we'll see. I can respect that win for sure. I can respect it, but do I think the Rams can't beat them? I do think the Rams can't beat them.
Sure. At one point, they got to get done.
Well, let's keep shooting it.
But I look at the Rams just like we just talked about the Packers. They're not putting the ball in Jordan Love. When you look at the Rams, okay, they good on defense. Mm-hmm. All right, they lead on offense. Mm-hmm. They could tote it. They could run the ball. And they put that ball in Matthew Stafford's hands and getting that ball to Puka Nacua and Devontae.
Well, what happened when they played us, James?
So they know exactly.
They all played.
They actually should have won that game too. But the
quarterback
Eagles
played, running back, everybody played.
The Eagles do what they do. They find a way to win.
So why can't we just say that Devontae's great? Puka's great.
We gotta say biggest threat.
Williams is great. They're a great team. But why you bring the Eagles in?
I hate you so much. Your Eagles doing good. I hate it, bro.
You can't say nothing about nobody else doing
saying, like every conversation always comes back to the Eagles, and I'm thinking like, why? Every time
I hate it so much.
The Rams play in Philly, they lose. They play in LA. Every time they lose
so much.
Every time they play,
Let me
lose.
tell you this though,
man.
Is it fair to say that we're watching the Rams get better and we're watching the Eagles just probably stay the same? First time the Eagles played the Rams,
like that. I'm not gonna lie.
Year, blowout, bludgeoning. Played the Rams in the playoffs, close game.
Very close.
Played the Rams this year. Rams were essentially winning, block, kick, walk off, etc. Like
the Rams it's a progression right now for them. What he just said, blowout, barely beat the Eagles, barely beat them in the playoffs, and this year the Eagles barely beat them again. So it's interesting.
Watch the Eagles do this and the Rams do this.
Yeah.
Like every game has gotten closer. So 2-5, you wouldn't be surprised if the Rams knocked the Eagles off.
And the thing is, I'm not even gonna say the Eagles have been the same. I think the Eagles have gotten worse. And only reason why they've gotten worse is just because of their offensive play calling.
It's football. Anything can happen.
I mean, you could say defensively they're worse this year than they were last year, but I don't think it's a huge drop. And I think they can improve. You know, you brought BG back. You got Jalen Phillips. I think you're gonna be straight down the road, but as of right now, it's interesting. Very interesting.
I'll just say this though. You don't think it's funny or odd that a team keeps losing and you keep trying to make the case that they're getting closer to us?
Okay. Yeah. We're gonna cap that off. Video is ended right there. I think that's a fair case. I think that's okay to say. It's just reality of it, you know? If we blew y'all out the last time we played y'all, and the next time we played y'all made it a close game. Y'all made us work for it. And then the next time we play y'all, I ain't gonna lie, y'all had us down. Y'all almost beat us, but you know what I'm saying? We got blessed. But yeah, I mean it's football's competition. You gotta have foresight. You gotta project. You gotta see. You know, you gotta anticipate what's to come, so you can be on your toes and be ready. And I think the Rams are. I think they're a threat in the NFC. Easy threat. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe. Stay tuned. Stay blessed. Oh, he dropped a comment with that sub earlier that I did not see. Season so far, 5 teams stand out at this point. I did not see that earlier. And plays a big part in our O-line. All right, let me go take a leak real quick. All right. Every team has injuries, but Seattle. Oh no, Seattle has had a lot of injuries too, and they still doing their thing. Lane play a big part of the offense. OC and O-line injuries will be their downfall. Michael Carter, Jair. All right, y'all. We got this or that. Build your NFL fantasy team edition. What channel is this? This may be this or maybe even that. I don't know. Whatever. Let's go ahead and see this out. Get this out. I was in copyright. All right. Who we going? We going Lamar or we going Josh Allen fantasy? I think I'm going Josh Allen. Hold on. Get this. I don't know if this is copyright. Trying to get. All right, here we go. This or that, Bijan or C-Mac. Ooh. I'm gonna go C-Mac. C-Mac is the heart of that offense right now. Bijan cooking though. Bijan's cooking. Beginning of the season, Bijan was cooking. I think the last three games he ain't really been as great, but. Saquon or Derrick Henry right now, fantasy wise, I'm going Saquon. CD easy. They ain't really been getting jetted the ball. Stanley. Oh, what the easy money, Devontae. That's easy money. Super easy money. Laporta or Kelsey. Kelsey doing this thing right now. I want Kelsey. Kelsey easy. Roma Dunze. Oh, right now, I'm gonna go Alvin. Because his strength of schedule right now is crazy. I'm gonna go Alvin. Texans defense or Seahawks? I'm going Texans defense. Texans defense. Brandon Aubrey or I don't. Is this Dicker? I don't know. I don't know who it is. I'm going Brandon Aubrey. Joe Burrow or Justin Herbert. Healthy. Give me Burrow. I'll take Burrow. Amarion Hampton or Quinshawn. I'm gonna go Hampton. That's a tough one. I'm not gonna lie. Who's your bench? I'm going Aaron Jones right now. I think Aaron Jones got more upside right now. Better receiving back. Khalil Shakir, Jordan Addison. Khalil Shakir. I'll take Khalil. I like that one. Waddle or Devo? Oh, Waddle for sure right now. Waddle doing this thing. Okay. So what I'm looking like? I'm looking like I got Josh Allen, D-Mac, Saquon, CD. Devontae is killing it right now, bro. Travis, Kamara at flex, Texans defense, Brandon Aubrey a kicker, backup QB Joe Burrow, Quinshawn Judkins got to wait for him to come back from injury, Aaron Jones, and then Khalil Shakir and Jalen Waddle. I mean, you could really start Jalen Waddle. Not gonna lie. Josh over Lamar, based off this year. Yeah, Lamar cool, but I feel like Josh typically scores more points than him in the fantasy. Yeah, I pick Hampton over Judkins. I feel like they run the ball better than the Browns, or they utilize their rookie running back better. That's my opinion. Yeah, going on fantasy. All right, it's last bid. And not much happened this week, but honestly, I might pass up on this one here just because I don't feel like having to edit this. I genuinely don't feel like having to spend because I'm gonna have to edit that. That's not a monetizable video. I think I'm gonna chill on it today. Just don't feel like having to do that. About to be noon. Jump into editing. The Patriots can't win the Super Bowl. All right, let's hear this out and then I'm gonna hop off. All right, we got the arena. The Patriots can win the Super Bowl.
Contender. Let's start with that.
Yeah.
Let's start with that.
Did because regardless of when you look at the schedule, you got to look at what games. When you look at contenders, what games matter? Okay, to be a contender, what you want to do is you want to be anybody in the top 4 teams with really good records. Are contenders. Some people get in just because they won a division, like the Bucks got in that year at 9-8 or something like that.
8-9.
They wasn't a contender. But you look at this team, how they're playing. What do they do great?
Boy, Skip got a good memory. He be just pulling some stuff like off top of the head sometimes. He got a good memory.
Which is what you got to do defensively.
This chain is shining. Goodness gracious.
Got to be able to run the ball in the playoffs. If you can't run on this team, you got to throw. Okay. So now you look at what they've done on the road. If they're top 3, which they'll probably be at the end of the year, they're going to play a lot of home games, okay? So you want to play home games. But if they do got to travel, the two most important games that they've had this year on the road that they've won in a close game is the Buffalo Bills, who were rolling at the time, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They made the necessary plays to win those games on the road. Okay, they're really good. Number one in the league is stopping the run. So now it comes down to who will they have to face at quarterback? Look at the AFC quarterback. So you got Daniel Jones. He ain't proving nothing. A-Rod is old. We still got question marks with Lamar.
I think Daniel Jones is fine. I think the Colts are doing fine.
Bo has been to the playoffs, but he hasn't done enough in the playoffs. So that leaves Justin Herbert. He ain't did nothing in the playoffs. Trevor Lawrence. He ain't did nothing in the playoffs.
But I mean, this is not about quarterbacks. This is about teams. When we talk about playoffs, this is about teams. This is about coaching, you know? And if we talk about getting back to the Super Bowl, I mean, like, let's say we're talking about the Colts. We gotta look at Jonathan Taylor. That's a bigger name than Daniel Jones when we're talking about the Colts, you know?
Yeah, so that leaves Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. Those are the two quarterbacks that are threats in the AFC. They got Drake May, who's playing like.
I legit think the Colts are a threat to the Patriots. I agree with the Chiefs and the Bills being the top two threats, but the Colts and the Patriots are on the same level to me.
Lights out right now. Who's
He ain't did in the playoffs neither. Put him in that boat.
He's in. But that's what
Put
I'm
him in the
saying.
boat with them niggas.
He's in the MVP combo right now. So it's basically even across the board because you only got two quarterbacks that's over here that are threats. Everybody else is over here, including Drake May. So they got just as good a chance being contenders as anybody else especially with what they did yesterday. The rest of the schedule is favorable for them. They could end up as the number one seed because of their schedule. So yeah, they're legit.
I would love to see both of them on Speak Easy. Like, I like the arena, but it feels very much like a debate show at times, you know? And one thing I like about the basketball side of like Gil's Arena a little bit more, it feels more like we just talking, you know? But I don't like the debate feel, you know? Interrupt me, you know what I mean? Why not? Here and there, you know? But that's kind of why I like Speak Easy just a little bit more. But both of them, I like their energy.
Super Bowl contenders because the AFC is just wide open.
Real chill for the most part.
No, I agree. I agree that New England is a legit Super Bowl contender. You look at their record; they're 8-2.
Everybody really cool on here.
In the driver's seat for possible number one seed.
Debate.
This has Vrabel's DNA all over it.
Yeah.
Stop the run. Physical.
Don't know if the Chiefs gonna make it.
Travion Henry.
Every team ahead of us keeps winning or it has a tiebreaker. No, I think they're gonna make it.
Anderson going yesterday. That guy, he is explosive. Drake May playing at a high level, making plays. Not going to wow you with stats or a bunch of explosive plays, but they make enough plays to win.
Right.
And what I like about New England is this isn't their final form. This is a young team with a young quarterback. They got a bunch of great young players, and they're just coming into their own. And them going to Buffalo and getting a win, that's a huge confidence boost. Now they go down, they grind one out against Tampa, huge confidence boost. So I really like where this thing's headed.
No Pat Surtain, right? No Pat Surtain. Chiefs beat the Broncos for sure.
Really respect Vrabel as a head man. You know, he gets the most out of his guys. You see him talking in that locker room. Those guys respect him. So Patriots, I mean, they're not playing their best. They're playing really, really good football, but I think they have another gear. I think that they can turn it on. The schedule's favorable, and they got a shot at the number one seed.
Yep.
I agree. Let y'all do all the stats and all that other stuff. I really just look at a team, and it's a yay or a nay. Is this team hard body? Can they win a chip? I look at the Patriots, and they look like a team led by a dog-ass Super Bowl winning defensive end type of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
He is.
That DNA is clear. You probably couldn't tell me half the players on their defense. The motherfuckers fly around. They physical as hell.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And you look at the numbers. They stop the run, the best in the league. They 8th in total defense. They offense is middle of the pack run game, but clearly you see it can be super explosive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pass game, it can be super.
Yeah, it is funny because like with Skip and Shannon, Skip used to interrupt Shannon sometimes. It used to be kind of funny, but yeah. I like the, you know what I mean? I like the more laid back rather than, you know, I make my point, you make your point. Yeah, I think we could all make our points, but I want it to feel more like a conversation rather than a debate. But, you know, just as in my
We're
opinion.
explosive. So I think they hit enough explosion plays, and the confidence that they play with is just written all over the team.
Well,
And that's the kind of stuff that I look for, man. Maybe not QBR, quarterback rating, and I'm going to look at what you're doing against this run, and let me see that confidence ooze off your team. You know what I'm saying? Let me see how y'all play as a team, how it look. I don't know, maybe I got that Super Bowl eye, you know what I'm saying? Maybe all the playoff games I've been in. You know how that shit go, Kenzie.
I'm sure
I've just been around it. So I'm telling you, it look a certain way. And the Patriots, they for sure got that look this year.
I agree, only because of the head coach, and I can't believe Tennessee fired him, but he's made for this franchise this way to remake it in his image on the fly. He's on path to be the coach of the year. Josh McDaniels is perfect for this kid quarterback. Just perfect. Because he is really, really good at what Josh does.
Josh McDaniels, he was there when Bill Belichick was there, right?
And
I believe so.
They have that defense playing at such a high level. They're number one against the run, so that's, you can hang your helmet on that as you go into the playoffs. They're, as you say, they win every game on the road. You can run with that, man, when it comes time, when it starts to snow, if you can stop the run on the road. And listen, Christian Gonzalez, what he did to Ibuka yesterday, especially in the fourth quarter, I know it was hot and humid, and you guys know it better than anybody, because it was rainy, humid, where it just...
that's the worst one.
That's the worst.
Yeah,
that's
terrible.
That rain in Tampa, and then it go away. Man.
That's miserable. But Ibuka looked like I'm not saying he was quitting, but he was just getting locked down, shut down, where
Is
he
that
was
right?
running out of gas in the fourth quarter, because Christian Gonzalez had him locked up all over the field. And when you can take... Look, there's no Mike Evans. There's no Chris Godwin. There's no Jalen McMillan from last year. So it's kind of Ibuka or bust, or Cade Otton, you know, maybe Sterling Shepard here or there, maybe Tez every once in a while. But it's Ibuka or bust, man. That's who they are right now. And if Christian Gonzalez can say, no, I got him everywhere, man, it gets harder and harder to find somebody who's separating. You know, Baker's back there, you know, and then they're coming and they're blitzing, and yet that game yesterday, it was a 3-play game, because he hit the one on the cross, you know, against the blitz that kid Kyle Williams broke for, what was it, 72, and then Trevion breaks 2 big ones. That's it, right? Isn't that the game?
If that was Bo, y'all be saying he played shitty. He didn't do anything.
Okay, well,
I guess you talking about Drake?
Talking about Drake? Okay,
no, I don't think it was just 3 plays, Skip.
Well, I
ain't
do.
with you on the 3 plays.
It wasn't much.
Okay, so Drake May completed 16 of 31. That's 52%. That's not great.
He ain't do much. I promise you that.
All right, but he was 5 of 9 against pressure, and he will stand in there. Although the one to the crossing route to Kyle Williams, it looked like he kind of flinched, and it was still rainy at that point. I thought the ball slipped a little bit. It just happened to go to the right place. It dropped right over Kyle. I'm not sure he had complete control of the football in that one. So he got a little bit lucky. But again, he threw the end zone interception that kept Tampa alive. That was late in the, you know, that was, it's 5:25 left in the game. So I still think it's a 3-play game. If you take those 3 away, then Tampa's hanging in, and Tampa doesn't have nearly as good a defense. Like I know you picked them, and
no, they not. They defense
because their defense looks a little more raggedy each time I watch.
Well,
a little more raggedy.
The reason I can't give you a 3-play game is because Baker Mayfield last time touching the ball before the third quarter was 7 minutes and 20-something seconds left in the second quarter. They had a 7+ minute drive where he completed 3 passes to get first downs, and then the touchdown throw to end the half.
That's his best drive of the game.
That's what I'm saying. So if they don't get points, that's a 7.5 minutes.
Yeah, well,
it's a 7.5 minutes. You see what happened last week in 7.5 minutes? The Commanders lost Jaden Daniels. So a lot can happen in 7.5 minutes. to hold the ball for that long and he's making all of these throws on that drive, that's why I say it's more than 3 plays. Now, those big plays, that's, the defense, and then he threw the pick at the end, but you got the 2 big runs, but the throws he was making, he was completing throws to keep the drive going. That drive alone is what gave them the edge, because after that, it wasn't much.
You ever seen a quarterback take a knee on 1st and goal, take a knee to kill the clock? You ever seen that? Because I've never seen that.
Brilliant.
Never seen it before, ever.
Yeah, but why is that not smart?
Well, it's brazen, man. It's saying you can't keep us out of the end zone even if we have 1 fewer down to play with.
Yeah,
right?
that's a knock on the defense.
Yeah.
That ain't good.
I would, if I were in your shoes, I would take that very personally. Oh, he kneeled on 1st and goal?
The Patriots did that?
I think before we go to the Baker and Drake, I think another key component to them being contenders is them winning that home field and you having to go play in New England, man. New England don't get credit for being a super tough place to play.
It is.
Richie knows.
It's tough place to play, and it is cold up there.
Get cold as shit, and that shit get the rocking up there. So I think that's gonna be a real advantage for them guys too, man. They gonna be real proud of Drake May and Vrabel, what they got going, and they gonna have that music, that noise pumping in that motherfucker. It's gonna be a very tough place to go get a win. I promise you that.
Well, let's do a little deeper dive. So who actually played better, though? I know you talked about it a little bit, Skip, but Drake May, Baker Mayfield, who played better yesterday?
I got Baker, and I got him on QBR, which you don't like, but it's 58.
I feel like they talked about. Did they even really touch on the Super Bowl thing? This is more so like a recap of the Patriots and the Bucks.
And then the Patriots played with the lead the rest of the game. Baker did play well. He's down. He doesn't have Mike Evans.
Not all of it.
You got to update your resume, though. That's what this league is.
When he had all his weapons and the Baker Magic, they were rolling.
They were rolling.
They looked good. But now he's got Ibuka.
Out. Well, everybody's been out. Mike Evans out.
Magic with. He had Ibuka at
I know,
the beginning of the year.
but you had Mike. You had the running back.
He for sure was cooking with Mike and no Chris Godwin at one point with just Ibuka. For sure was cooking. But, I mean, hey, it is what it is. Let me know your thoughts. Can the Patriots win the Super Bowl? Are they contenders? I do feel like they're contenders, but I just think they're, I think they're with the Colts right now. They're in that tier underneath the Bills and the Chiefs at the moment. Chiefs may be struggling right now or whatever the situation is, but once they get into the playoffs, that's one game at a time. That's a different ball game. Subscribe, stay tuned, stay blessed. I ain't got much else for y'all, bro. I think I'm gonna get off. Let's see if the arena uploaded anything else. I'm probably finna get off. Dolphins so stupid. They should have taken that 2027 first for Waddle. I'm curious what they're gonna do in the offseason. I mean, they can still make some trades in the offseason, so it's not like it's off the table completely. It's 2027, not 2026. So it's still there. They can still do it. Okay. Jordan Love is the problem. Oh, that is interesting. I kind of want to hear this. I need to hop off. Should I? Rage bait. To have been looking serviceable a little bit. But I mean, that's every other week. Every other week the offense looks good and then it looks terrible. And then it looks good and then it looks terrible. They just keep flip-flopping. Just keeps doing that. So, I mean, they just need consistency. Same thing with the defense. One week the defense looks terrible and the defense looks pretty decent. And then next thing it looks terrible and then it looks good. And then it's like, as a team, it's just no consistency. And I think that's just where they're at. I'm going to take a leak. The hell, James Cook and check somehow. Very interesting. All right, let me hear this out. Not my buff. Jordan Love is the problem.
we came all the way to boring ass Green Bay, right? Cold as hell, nothing to do. We in a hotel all day Sunday, all day Monday, right? And we got to play the game. It's freezing out there. And it was an ugly game, but we found a way to win.
Yeah, so you found a way to win.
The difference between the Packers and the Eagles is no matter what it takes, we always get it done. Y'all don't know nothing about that.
Oh, wow.
Y'all know nothing about that.
You know what I want?
Y'all don't have no dogs.
None.
No, stop that.
Yo, we
Straight your walls.
No.
I'm happy here. We want to crown Jordan Love so fast instead of let him earn it.
Yeah.
We still ride on that same year where he went to the Cowboys Stadium against, you know how they choke in the playoffs, and he beat them, and we riding on that. That's been a long time ago.
Cook him too far.
And Matt LaFleur, I think you're a good coach,
I'm gonna let him do
but I'm still waiting to see you take that next step.
Yeah.
I got some important information for y'all. There's no better place to win cash while watching sports than Prize Picks. Football season is here and basketball season is here, so there's absolutely no better time to join.
I think I said it last night, bro, but I think it's a two-handed sword, double-edged sword, double-edged sword with how much they spread the ball around. At times it benefits them and it's beautiful, but I think also at times it's detrimental to them because you need to have a go-to guy who is going to cause double teams and force coverage elsewhere to open up for other guys. You have to force the ball to somebody. I think them drafting Matthew Golden to see if he to try to get a number one receiver. I think honestly they got the talent as of right now. I mean, he's good to have for injuries, but I don't think they needed him in the first place. And if they would have drafted him the second or third round, that's awesome. But drafting him in the first, it just defeats the purpose of them not forcing him the ball and treating him like the number one receiver. No, he may not be the best receiver on that team right now, but I think you gotta just choose somebody, figure it out, just pick somebody, and whoever your best route runner is, best contested catcher is, pick somebody. Make sure you force them the ball, and it is what it is as far as everybody else. As far as everybody else being fed, but the games that you need to spread it out, you spread it out, and the games that you don't, you gotta figure it out. Bo Milton got more targets than Dobbs. I think Dobbs left with an injury though. Dobbs got injured.
I'm done with you, bro.
Now it's good to see you.
It's always good to see you, dog.
Good to see you.
He said all that before he even got to say, it's good to see you. That's crazy.
I just want to get this all the
He
time.
couldn't even say it's good to see you
It's
before
good to see
he
you.
started toasting him. That's crazy.
Number one.
How the kids?
Very good. Okay.
My check. I for sure got a notification that Dobbs got injured last night.
100% right.
Thank you.
On two.
He wasn't injured.
Okay.
Wait, I said a lot.
We crowning Jordan
I
Love,
can find that.
and he has not been delivering.
I got a
Coach
notification. he got injured
LaFleur,
last
your
night.
team is too good to be scoring 7 points and losing to the Carolina Panthers last week. Your team
Yes.
is too good.
Yeah, I got it last night. It said Romeo Dobbs is questionable to return
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
to his
Mike is a
chest.
dog.
Yes, he
Josh
is.
is a dog.
Yes, he
I
is.
could go down
Yes,
the line
he
on
is.
our
Yes, he
dogs.
is.
But what I will say about the Green Bay Packers is we don't know how to win yet. We don't know how to win the big-time games yet. We do not know how to win. You got the Philadelphia Eagles coming in your building. Your defense gives up 10 points, and your offense don't score points until the fourth quarter. I don't care who out there. And then not only that, our identity goes through Josh Jacobs. But if Jordan Love is who we saying he is, you got to make some of them throws.
That part.
To be honest with you, he's calling the game like he has an average quarterback. For real, he's calling the game like he has an average quarterback. You start the game, every single time we start a game, it's run, Josh Jacobs. If we get the third down, we'll try to throw. If we get in the middle of the game and the game is tough, it's run, Josh Jacobs. If we got to have a throw, we're going to try to throw. He has not once put the game into Jordan Love's hands. So at this point, can J Love do it? Do you not trust him? Why are you not aggressive with Jordan Love? Because when it's time to be aggressive, he makes some of the throws. But you ain't putting the ball in his hands to go out there and get busy. Everything goes through Josh Jacobs, and we paid him a whole bunch of money to be that dude.
But Jay, if we being real about it, bruh, Jordan Love ain't been that dude. Love Jordan Love. You know Jordan Love personally. I know Jordan Love as well. I know
Love
his
is
agency.
love.
Love is love.
What do you mean by not being that dude?
Jordan Love has played at the same level for the last 3 years now. He's been good to really good at times, but he's never been elite, and he's never been excellent, and he's never been great. He's been good, and he flirts with really good. I'm ready for him to date, propose, or marry elite. Date, propose, or marry great. But at the point in which you lose to the Panthers, okay, fine, it's a one-off game. The Eagles, primetime, at home. They don't want to be there. Not as much as you should. Right. Lambeau is y'all's home. And Love, you can't get it done? Yeah. Like, I'm just tired of Jordan Love being mediocre. He's flirted with being the top 8 to 12 quarterback for the last 3 to 4 years. Meanwhile, we've watched guys like Jaden Daniels as a rookie pop off. We watch guys like Drake May, second year, pop off. We watch guys pop off second, third, fourth year. And Jordan Love, you keep flirting with good. Yeah. Don't be great. Please. And why you got that Packers hat on, 2-5?
Yeah, that's James Jones.
Disrespect you? Where does Packers hat from?
He can keep the hat on. They lost the game. But James, when I say dog, right? I'm not always talking about the physical guys like Michael Parsons. We know he a dog.
You talking about?
I ain't talking about guys like, huh?
You talking about finding ways to win?
Finding ways to win. Yo, Jalen Hurts. Yeah. You can say whatever they want to say about him, right? Yeah. He this, he that, all this.
Because he was
the
off
talent
tonight too, but they won.
But he find ways. He got dog in him. Can we agree on that?
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts has dog in him, right? Yo, play up in the whole game, right? But time out. Finds Smitty deep, good ball, jump ball. Yeah. It's be things like that I love about Jalen Hurts. So when I say dog, I really was talking about Jordan Love. But show me some of that.
Philly's been into so many of those games. They know how to win. And that's why I said the Packers don't know how to win those big-time games. Yeah. If you date back to the last couple years, right? Last year we struggled beating the good teams. This year we came out of the gate, we beat the Commanders, and we beat the Detroit Lions. We on to something.
Hey, you need that though. In them moments like that, you need a jump ball receiver. You need a possession guy. You need a guy who will make elite contested catches. And off top of the head, I don't know who the Packers have that can do that besides Romeo Doubs. And if he's injured, then I don't know who else they have. Matthew Golden, he could do it in college. I've seen him do it. Make some really nice contested catches, but they don't have that trust in him right now. Christian Watson, he can. I just don't know, to what level of consistency, but you need guys you can throw it up to one-on-one, and you need to draw it up for guys to be able to throw it up to them one-on-one. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if it's just a personnel thing. I don't think it's that. I think it's just, it go back to their play calling. Like, they have good play calling, but it needs to be tweaked. It needs to be tweaked.
As of late, we have not found ways to
Washington 6'4", but plays like a 5'10" speedster. But I mean, that's all they use him for. Kraft can win a 50-50 ball. Well, GG's to that. But they only use Watson for a deep threat. Like, that's it. Like, they don't. I don't see them try to cook with him. Like, place him everywhere. Which I think it would make sense to try to utilize him like he's an elite receiver. Make him seem like it. Make the defense respect him to where, again, you can open up stuff for your other receivers in the run game. Watson has no other routes than crossing the deep. But I agree with that, and that's all they use him for. It's unfortunate, but that's all they use him for. It feels like.
It's good opponents. We have not found ways.
Or bad opponents.
Are bad opponents, but we have not found ways to play well. And at the end of the day, I mean, I want to point the finger at Jordan Love because he's out there, but we got to start talking about Coach LaFleur. And Coach LaFleur is my dog.
Jaden Reed coming back. I don't think Jaden Reed going to save them, though. Like, in terms of, like, taking this offense to another level. They got pieces on this offense right now that they could be using like Jaden Reed, with him there or with him not, And I don't think Jaden Reed just pushed them up another level, because it's like, I don't know. It's like this here. They were barely taking deep shots when they had Matthew Golden. I think he's injured right now. I think he missed his last game. I could be wrong. I don't know. But they were barely taking deep shots with Matthew Golden. And when Christian Watson comes back, you start taking deep shots. Why is that? When you had a legit speedster already on the field, why are you just now taking deep shots? So I don't think Jaden Reed coming back is gonna like force them to be better at play calling. I think it's like they're kind of reverting back to what they was last year. It's the same. It feels the same. I feel like the same play calling, same team. It's in terms of offense. Like, it's not bad. It's just you need to adjust. You need to improve. Can't continue to be the same. Reed gonna kill Golden. They can't utilize him much because of the ACL injury. Reed gonna kill Golden for sure. I mean, in terms of usage, like he's back to the starting receiver for sure. But I'm saying like in terms of like just that play calling, I don't think it's I mean, we'll see. It feels like the same stuff from last year.
But your team is too good and too talented. They went and traded for Micah Parsons because they felt like that was the missing piece to chasing a championship. And our defense the last 3 weeks has played lights out, and we cannot find a way to score on offense.
Yeah, so quick question. So, because you said Matt LaFleur, right? And I like Matt LaFleur.
What's up?
That's your dog, right?
That's my dog, man.
If they the same exit this year, is it time to?
You got to think about that.
Oh,
pack his bags. Think about it.
Like tell the kids we need a new school. Like it's time.
Hey, so listen. So let me. So
oh wow.
I went to Green Bay for the Cincinnati game where we barely snuck out of the Cincinnati game.
Yes, sir.
All right, against Joe Flacco. All right. If you walk into the Green Bay facilities, it looked like the coldest day spa you've ever been to. Glass mirrors, glass windows, all type of everything.
Right.
Chef there 24 hours.
Good oxygen.
Every single thing.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Indoor, they got 100-yard screen on that side and 100-yard screen behind you so defense can walk through and offense can walk through.
Damn.
They traded all these first-round picks for Micah Parsons to come in the building.
It's like heaven.
It looked like
Everything is to win a championship.
Right.
And you are sitting here not delivering as a head coach, and we doing all this, not just on the field, what y'all see, all this around the facilities, and they still building. And y'all ain't winning.
That's why I love
it's gonna be time to go, dog.
Somebody just said out there to tell me that Mike McCarthy ain't a good coach, but I ain't.
Can we not focus on Mike McCarthy right now? We're not talking about Mike McCarthy.
So Mike McCarthy got fired for a reason. Anyway.
Yeah, Mike got a street named after him, too.
That's cool. That's awesome. He did win a Super Bowl.
A whole lot of wins.
Yeah, no,
whole lot of wins.
There's a lot of coaches that won a Super Bowl way back in the day. They aren't good anymore. But to keep things moving, though, it's interesting you talk about Matt LaFleur. The Jordan Love issue with Matt LaFleur, I think, is interesting because the past couple of weeks, the Packers offensively, 7 points today, 13 points last week against the Panthers. I think that conversation does need to start.
Stop cracking jokes.
Sorry, I'm just saying that was a real.
Bro, there's I don't think that's excusable. I don't think the Packers scoring 7 points is excusable, nor do I think the Eagles scoring 10 points is excusable. Neither one of these defenses are elite. Yes, they're good. Neither one is elite. So 10 and 7, I don't think that's excusable.
7 points tonight, 13 points against the Packers last week.
You talking got me thinking, though. You got me thinking, Care Bears. Like, has Jordan Love reached his peak? Like, can we really call it what it is? Like, has Jordan Love reached his peak? And the reason I say that is, I think players on the field, once they mature off the field, I'm like, okay, what's still holding them back? Love, I think, got married. Great dude off the field, got his life in order off the field. It's not like he's distracted.
You in Green Bay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't distracted. All the physical attributes. James, it ain't clicked yet. So is it LaFleur or is it Love?
Oof.
Both.
Come on, man.
If you straddle the fence, you gonna rip your jeans. If you straddle the fence, you gonna rip your jeans.
Not speak easy, man.
All I'm saying is we can all agree on.
We all can't agree.
No, listen. Let me finish what I'm saying. We can all agree on.
You can say LaFleur is not a great coach, and you can say Jordan Love is not a great quarterback. That's fine. Neither one of them are great. Both of them good. Yeah, that's fine. You can say both of them have reached their peak. That's fine. But I think both being an answer is not a bad answer. I think both need to improve. So I think that's what it is. They were just talking about LaFleur and just talking about Jordan Love, and then when he said both, everybody look at him crazy. But I think that's fair.
LaFleur ain't out there playing. That's what we can all agree on.
Yeah, he ain't playing.
So that's why I can't just put it all on the floor because you're not out there playing. Like you always tell me, if you're a superstar player, don't matter where they drop you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get active. So I can sit here and complain about the plays and all that, but Jay Love, you out there. You know what I mean? You've had some success with the plays he's been calling. You know, so I got to put some of the blame on you, and I got to put some of the blame on LaFleur because either, like I said, either he don't trust Jordan Love. Or he not putting the ball in his hands to go out here and be special. Because we see the talent. That's why we all fell in love with Jordan Love. We seen the talent. He can make every throw. but he hasn't been consistently making every throw. So either LaFleur don't trust you because he's not putting the ball in your hands.
You think they need a number one receiver? You think they need a number one receiver? 'Cause I like their receiver core, but do you think they need a number one?
That's what they drafted Golden for. And I think you probably could put a little bit more blame on LaFleur because he is the one calling the plays. Jordan Love is competent. That's established already. He's a good quarterback. He's not bad. So I think as the play caller, you need to make him look great. You need to help him understand the offense, understand what he's seeing, understand what makes sense and what we should be doing. You know. So I mean, I think yes, I think both deserve some fault, but I think a little bit more goes on the floor. And again, to the conversation of him saying, do they need a number one wide receiver? You need to treat somebody in that offense like they're number one wide receiver. That's what it comes down to for me. They only use Savion for end arounds. They wasting his talent. Nah, that is factual. They are wasting him. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You could be getting so he is 6'4" running back that runs a 4.4 and he's shifty. And he is 6'4" wide receiver that runs a 4.4 and he can go up and get jump balls. You know, you could be doing so much more with him. But they have the luxury of having too many weapons, in my opinion, to where it's like what they call it analysis paralysis, to where you thinking about too much, so you just do nothing, or there's another term for it. But you got too many options, so you can't really choose just one. So they got too many options, and they can't. They're struggling to just pick somebody. That's it. This is gonna be he gonna be the I don't know which one is the number one, the X or the Z, but whatever. He gonna be that guy, and the offense gonna move receiving wise off of him. We're gonna find our two. We're gonna find our slot. We're gonna find our gadget. We got our tight end, got our running back, and then whoever else is on the receiving court after that, you just coming in after that, and you plugging in for guys getting a breather, and you plugging in for guys getting injured. They'd rather run Watson, Heath, and Wicks. As much as I love the idea of him getting Heath, Wicks, what's the other dude, Melton. As much as I like the idea of him getting them involved, it is not necessary. It's not necessary. We're not seeing I love it, but we're not seeing the number 4, 5, and 6 receivers on the Rams get involved. We're not seeing that with the Seahawks barely at all. As far as getting receptions, we're not seeing that with the Eagles. You know, there's no other team. We're not seeing it with the Chiefs. You know, we kind of seen it with the Chiefs a little bit, but not to the extent of how the Packers try to do it. Nowhere near to that extent. Like Juju has a specific role, and he does that role very well. You know, and it's just.
No, I just think Jordan Love needs to be better. That's what I think.
Hey, is it fair to say this?
So he said he doesn't think that they need a number one receiver. He thinks Jordan Love just needs to be better. But again, Jordan Love only knows what he knows. I think the coach needs to call better so Jordan Love can be better. Because if the play calling has been the same for 3 years and y'all running the same type of offense, then Jordan Love has peaked. This is the best we're gonna ever see out of Jordan Love because we're getting the same product. But if you start upgrading, and not upgrading the pieces, but upgrading the system, then he can understand football better and on a deeper level.
Care Bear, before we get back to the Eagles, is it fair to say this? Packers not winning a Super Bowl with the LaFleur Love combination. Because Micah,
add Micah
Cooper,
into that combination now.
Quay Walker, Dogs, the DBs, you got some players out there.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs, you got first-round picks of wide receiver that don't get no burn, no action. You got 4 really good wide receivers. Is it fair to say the Packers aren't winning a Super Bowl with the Love-LaFleur combination? Because that's what it looked like.
I don't want to go that far.
I think I'm gonna put the blame on LaFleur. Not gonna lie, and it's not to say he's a bad head coach. It goes to the same thing with like Mike McDaniels and Tua. It's not to say that you're bad at your job as far as calling plays, but you could be better. You could be better. The base of your system is nice, but it needs to be improved because in the NFL, if you stay the same, you're getting worse because teams are figuring out your system. They're figuring you out. So if you stay the same, it don't matter how nice your system is, you're going to get figured out by more and more teams. So you have to improve it and make it more intricate and confusing for teams to read and understand.
But we need to figure out who we are, though. The Packers don't know who they are right now.
But you
offensively.
keep saying that though. You said it last year. You don't know who you are. When you gonna know who you are?
It's because they run it. It's the same offense.
This team is different than last year. Like when you add
team wise, yes, the team is different, but the system is the same. It's like how we were saying, on the Dab Ball and Jackson Dart situation. I can keep adding players here as Band-Aids, but if I don't change the system, then it's not helping anybody else. It's not helping anybody as far as learning more, I'm putting new clothes on, but I still ain't took a bath. I got brand new clothes on, but I still haven't showered. You know what I mean? You're not really getting better. You're not really taking care of yourself. You know what I mean?
Micah Parsons to that defense.
Bro, he's a special player.
This is a championship caliber team, is what I'm saying.
A special player in a team where the main leader is not a dog. Special player on a team where the head coach.
What do you mean the main leader is not the dog? Like, don't know how. Just say the main leader can't find ways to win or something.
I don't think Jordan Love's a dog, yo. I don't. I think the kid is talented. I need you to show me some grit in the huddle. We gotta have it.
Yeah.
We gotta have it.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts, he'll play awful some games. But when you need to have that drive, you know what he does? He gives you that drive.
He knows how to
Baker
win.
Mayfield.
Bro, that's coming from a dog.
He knows how to
And
win.
I look around your team, they got all this talent, speed,
That is
athletic
true.
ability, all these things,
That is
but
true.
dog.
But don't know how to win.
You keep
I
saying
can't say dog.
So does Jordan Love have dog, yes or no?
I think Jordan Love does have some dog. Jordan Love does not know how to win.
I ain't
yet.
saying growl or bite
You
yet.
know what I'm saying? I believe Quay Walker has a lot of dog. Micah,
I'm
they
not
just
talking
don't.
about them
But I'm
guys.
saying they don't know how to win
I'm
yet.
talking about the quarterback.
I think he has some dog in him. He just don't know how to win yet.
All right, I'm good on it.
They say, all right.
Look, we got to keep it moving. We're gonna talk about.
He said that combo over. That was a good combo though. It was interesting. Very interesting topic. Interesting points there. Again, wrapping it up, on my opinion, I think Packers it just feels like they've been the same for a while. They keep adding more receivers. They keep adding more players. They're adding talent to the team, but you're not improving the system while improving the talent. We just added. Let's like I said the analogy earlier, but and making it look good, and you're getting better. But when it comes to football, it's about IQ over talent. When you get into the playoffs, regular season, you can get by on a bunch of talent. Maybe first round, you can get by on some talent. The deeper you get into the playoffs, it's chess match. It's not checkers no more. That ain't the situation. Let me know your thoughts. Subscribe. Stay tuned. Stay blessed. All right, fellas, I'm about to get to editing, posting, and I will catch y'all probably tomorrow, if not later. I doubt I'll stream tonight. Doubt I do, actually. But I'll probably catch y'all tomorrow. We gonna see. I'll be blessed. Thank y'all for y'all time. Good kicking it, man. Good y'all.